Welcome, everyone. We are live. Umbrella 2.0 is about to be revealed. And here is the visionary, the master, the one that made it possible. His 5-year plan is about to hit fruition today. Mr. Itamar Shafir. How you doing, Itamar?
Hi, Barry. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be here and share with you everything that Umbrella 2.0 is about.
You know, Itamar, it's been 5 years. This very version has taken over 2 years, millions in investment. We all know how much we've invested in this. We built a massive team around this. You know what? Before we even get started and reveal Umbrella 2.0, our members are already going crazy. We've received emails because we did those videos in advance of today's training. People already saying, I want to be part of this. Perhaps encapsulate. Let's bring the videos on, guys. Who wants to see the visionary himself, Itamar Shafir? Let's bring him on. Itamar, get your video on. There you are. I know this is a very special moment. And I have to say, guys, this guy showed me the plan 5 years ago. And literally to the T, we're about 2 or 3 months early from what we expected looking back 5 years. I looked at the conversation we had 5 years ago and the PowerPoint that you created for our team then. You literally hit every mark every single time. And this is the biggest one to date. So perhaps encapsulate, Itamar, in 30 seconds. What is this all about? Why is this the most monumental day in the history of Umbrella?
So Umbrella 2.0 is the first time that we have developed a system that you can give to unlimited amount of businesses that powers their entire business and actually sells, to an extent, promotes your services for you. It's a unique milestone in the Umbrella roadmap that will head us to 3.0 that we're going to show you as well, and something that will completely change the way you're doing business.
All right, we're about, guys, to take over thousands and thousands of businesses. Every member here has the capability to have thousands of businesses being dependent on them and buying things from them. This is extraordinary. We're about to see it inside. If everyone is ready, Itamar, we have hit capacity. Right, we see here what this means to our Umbrella members. Guys, write in the chat box. Many of you have seen the pre-event videos that we did, the little series that we created. Write in the chat box just how excited you are. Right, I've just seen it from the emails, Itamar. We've never had a reaction like this before the webinar. John says, I want to join. Let me join. We're going to share with you everything, guys. You will be blown away. I put it this way. If someone here is not blown away, I highly recommend you set up a time to check your pulse. This is an emergency situation because you will be blown away. All right, Itamar, that's because of that I can see. Go to webinars at capacity. It's a little bit shaky here for some members. Don't worry, guys. Normally it improves over time, but unfortunately go to a webinar where we are packed to smithereens. Sometimes the picture's not quite as good as we would like, but bear with us because we're about to reveal Umbrella 2.0. We're about to take over thousands of businesses in one single step. Itamar, are you ready? Is everyone ready, guys? Give me a big ready in the chat
Let's
box.
go.
All right. I'm waiting for 1,000, guys. I don't want a single person being idle here today. We've hit capacity. That means if you leave, you will probably not be able to get back in. Let's get started. So, guys, welcome to Umbrella 2.0. The vision that Itamar set was to build a system that would allow you to take over thousands of businesses, thousands. And Umbrella 2.0 has arrived to make those businesses totally and utterly dependent on you so that they have you top of mind for all of their marketing needs. I mean, all of their marketing needs. We are about to reveal to you the world's first BOS, Business Operating System. Right in the chat box, guys, BOS. You're going to be using that term a lot today. That's going to give you total control over thousands of businesses. And guys, here's the formula. I'm going to give it to you in a nutshell. This is it. If you understand the next sentence, you get everything we're about to share today. The more BOSs that we're going to give away, by the way, for free, the more you give away, the more businesses are going to be dependent on you, the more money you make. So guys, remember, BOS, because that BOS is going to provide you with a 24/7 advertising channel inside of every single business that is dependent on you. That means you will be getting free, unadulterated advertising space inside of unlimited amounts of businesses 24/7. Imagine if you had businesses that were ultimately dependent on you, that every single day they would see inside of their dashboard, hey, get Google first place ranking or you don't pay. When they click on a button, it comes back to you. Hey, pay only when you get a call from a solid buyer interested. Click here and it comes back to you. Hey, you got low conversions, you got bad return on investment. Don't worry about it. Reach out to me. We'll take care of it. Guys, imagine having thousands of businesses dependent on you, seeing your advertising every single day. And not just that, any other message you want as well. So they have you top of mind for all of their marketing needs, which you'll be able to provide, of course, powered by Umbrella or anything else that you want. Guys, let's step into absolute utopia. When I told you this was the vision of Itamar 5 years ago, listen to this genius. Imagine a utopic situation where if a business had a problem with traffic, they'd be reaching out to you. They had a problem with conversions, they'll be compelled to reach out to you. They had a problem with reputation. Guess what? They hang out to you. They want to scale. They will be reaching out to you. Well, 2.0 has arrived and it's going to help you generate a network of dependent businesses, DBs, guys, dependent businesses who are dependent on you, who see you as the go-to person for all things marketing and sales. And with 2.0, it's about to happen to you. So guys, give me a whopping big yes if you absolutely love the thought of taking over thousands, tens of thousands of businesses, making them utterly dependent on you and have them reach out to you for all of their marketing needs. Guys, we are stopping this right now if we don't get 999 yeses. I'm in a good mood. If one person's sitting idle, I might just be leaving. Itamar, look at that reaction. Itamar, look at 5 years of your life's work and see the reaction you're getting in the first 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, members are going ballistic. Everybody are so excited.
All right, so guys, it's very simple. Umbrella 2.0 is going to give you anything and everything you've ever wanted because you are going to be able to give away those bosses, the BOSs, remember, the business operating systems, for free to thousands of businesses. As you know, Zig Ziglar once said, you'll get everything you want in life if you give enough people what they want in life. Well, you're going to be able to give away that thing that businesses desperately want, and you'll get what you want, which is, of course, more sales, more businesses reaching out to you, asking for your business services. Now, you're not only just going to be inside the minds of an unlimited amount of businesses, but guys, Umbrella 2.0 is going to power their entire business, making them totally dependent on you, thanks to the perfect boss, the perfect business operating system. Guys, again, write in the chat box, BOS, if you love the thought that you could give away a business operating system that businesses absolutely love, that they're compelled to use, that makes them dependent on you, that's going to lead to a ton of business. Guys, we give that away for free. We have more and more business dependent on us. It is game over. All right, and I want to see in the chat box when you have had a light bulb moment, a light bulb boss moment. If you are, I want you to write, at the moment you have the light bulb, I'm having a boss. I'm having a BOS moment. And as soon as you have one, I'm seeing people engulfed with light right now, and we've only just begun. Guys, you're going to see the boss inside in just a few moments, but I want to be absolutely clear about this. This is not some CRM stuff with hundreds of useless bells and whistles. We've seen enough of those on the marketplace. You know what we're talking about when you see a CRM with bloated features that no one can use. No. This is not a CRM. This is a boss. It is the boss. It is an effective business operating system that will massively improve the results of any business out of the box. By the way, guys, with about 15 to 20 minutes of effort. We're not talking about weeks and months. We're not talking about needing a whole dedicated team in order to get them up and running. 15 to 20 minutes. And the boss is going to give those businesses what they need and remove everything they don't. And as I said, the kicker here is we can get them hooked in this insanely powerful but simple system in just 15 to 20 minutes. Now, compared to the CRMs we see out there, they're bloated, they're hard to use, they require teams to run. They wonder why the churn rates are horrible. The results are horrible. Right in the chat box. If you know what I'm talking about, if you've seen CRMs in the past that are difficult to use, if you've seen CRMs that maybe you could give away even to businesses, that they're saying this is just way too difficult. The churn rates are churn rates out of hell. That's what you see with difficult systems that businesses can't use. Well, compare that to the Boss, which is a game-changing platform to increase results for any business from the get-go. Guys, here is the process. It's a very simple process, and then we're going to break this down, and we're going to introduce you to the BOS, the Boss. Number one, you open a free BOS account for any business under your master agency account. Takes about 10 to 15 seconds. Number two, businesses, as a result, they get hooked in 15 to 20 minutes. They fall in love with you because you're giving them a free business operating system that's valued at over $3,600. You'll see these are real tools that they otherwise would be spending $3,600 a year. You're giving them something that changes their business, is easier to use, faster to use, more effective than all those other systems they have. You're changing their lives. They fall in love with you. And number three, during the process, they've now got the Boss. You are promoting to them in what's called the Boost TM system, the Boost system that is basically going to lead them to make business orders from you. They're going to ask you to provide them with marketing services. All that happens inside of the Boss. Yes, Itamar.
I see people really excited in the chat box. Guys, what we want to do is, I think you want to focus on number three, right? Umbrella is what? Umbrella is about powering agencies, powering marketing. What we wanted to do, it all culminates into helping you generate nonstop revenue on marketing. SaaSpreneurs are cool. Being a SaaSpreneur is a nice idea, but unless you have thousands of businesses paying you $50, $100 a month, you're not generating a lot of money. But this way, having people locked in, getting nonstop marketing services from you, you're going to make a ton of money. And that's what the Boost is about. The Boost is a mechanism to get businesses to buy from you.
Filippo is having a boss moment. Claire had one a couple of minutes ago. People are having boss moments. Guys, give away. Remember, and the beauty of this, Itamar, you don't need to give away thousands. By giving away just a few, you can see that this can have an immediate impact on your business. We'll be talking about that in just a few moments. But what's more, it's easy to build a network of thousands of dependent businesses. You don't need to build such a network to make a lot of money with this because they're dependent on you. But it's easy to make and build a massive one, which is why this is an opportunity of a lifetime. And the reason why it's easy to build a massive network, number one, you'll be the first ones to be able to do it. But number two, you'll be able to give away this business operations system away to as many businesses as you want under your white label, completely and utterly for free. That's right. You, as our Umbrella RS members, will be able to give this away for free today for nothing. Right in the chat box, Boss for nothing. Right in the chat box, BOS for nothing, because that is literally the key to the kingdom. We've just given it away, guys. You'll see the Boss. You'll understand why we're so excited by this. You will see how this would translate into nonstop advertising, how this would translate into business, business, business for you. All right, people getting Itamar, give away the Boss. That's what this is all about. Now think about this. Each Boss, and we're going to show the numbers a little bit later on, is worth over $3,600 a year to that business. It's going to transform them. It's easier than anything else they've got with all the multiple systems that they would otherwise have to use. And that means that Umbrella is arming you with potentially millions of dollars of value to give away utterly for free. And if that's not enough, we can even provide you those businesses on a silver platter. They are loving this. Guys, these aren't just any businesses. These are businesses that want the Boss and want your marketing services. And guys, this is just a small taste of what Umbrella 2.0 is all about. We've touched the surface. There is a ton more to come. So write in the chat box, boss, if you are excited. You want to be 10 times more effective with your marketing agency. You want to be able to build a network of tens, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of businesses who are dependent on you, that see you as their preferred and top of mind sales and marketing go-to person. You want to be given businesses on a silver platter that need and want you, all thanks to the boss, the business operating system that automates your agency and makes businesses highly dependent on you, your marketing offerings, because it changes and revolutionizes their business. Guys, look at that, Itamar. Boss, boss, boss. We've got more bosses. Unbelievable. I've never seen anything quite like this. And today, we reveal and will focus on Umbrella 2.0 and why this is the biggest moment in Umbrella's history. All right, people going, lots of V's here. Lots of V's.
Yeah, okay. I see so many questions about V3 as well. We'll touch on that, guys, but let's focus right now on 2.0 because that is the system that is going to help you take over, I think, thousands of businesses, even those of you who are maybe, don't have a lot of time, maybe hundreds of businesses this year.
All right, this is huge. So let's focus on this. Now, guys, the BOS, the business operating system, can power, as we've mentioned, unlimited business under you, and also will power your agency at the same time. Now, listen, we interviewed, and part of the 2-year process of building this out, so we interviewed thousands of business owners. So they told us exactly what they wanted, and more importantly, what they did not want. So number one, the problem that they were experiencing with other systems is they wanted something that was simple and easy to use. They didn't want thousands of bells and whistles. They wanted something simple. The solution we found is that we created the boss. It can be set up in 15 minutes. You'll see it with your own eyes. Something else, they wanted something affordable. This is something occurred again and again and again. So we decided to invest a fortune to make sure that we have something that you can give away for free. I mean, how is that not a solution to what the business owner wants? Something simple, something completely free. It is the easiest way to take over a business. They wanted something that would be that would stop them having to connect multiple different systems together, which is a pain. It's a cost. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work because the business owner doesn't have time to be able to work with all these multiple systems. Eventually, something breaks. There's always something happening. There's always mistakes. And the fact is, many businesses end up not using the potential of what these systems could actually provide. But that's why we built the boss, to be fully integrated in one place that includes all the needed functions without all the useless functions in one simple system. The goal of the boss is very simple. It's only one of two things: to help a business increase sales and profit, or to save them time and money. It does the whole lot, and it will all be, guys, under your white label. So we are going to position you as the master of these thousands potentially of businesses that are going to be dependent on you, where you are the person with your white label, with your company name, with your face, with your logo. It is yours. So this incredible system, it is yours. And if that's not enough, there's more, because unlike anything else out there, this is not a CRM that's been built as a CRM by itself. The boss has contained inside of it a boost system. Right in the chat box, boost. Write it, guys. This is the second word. You've had the boss. Now you got the boost. The boost is a section inside of the boss that allows you to take over the marketing of all those businesses where you get advertising 24/7. So if you are ready, you are excited, you want to see the culmination of years of effort and millions and investment, and you want to see the boss, right in the chat box, I want boss. It's going to wait here for 998 people. Maybe 2 people have already hit the ceiling. So whilst you climb yourself
you already
down
got
with
it.
your jet. Yeah.
Yeah, you already got it. People are going boss, 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 boss.
Boss, this is unbelievable. So guys, here are the features that people cared about, right? Remember, we went into massive discovery mode to find out what is it they wanted, what was useless, what is the functions that's going to change that business, make them more money, save them more time. Everything else we ignored. So in terms of simple but powerful features, the first thing what businesses wanted was a way to communicate more effectively with prospects and clients. You know what, Itamar? Let's hand it over to you. And guys, let everyone please feast your eyes on the boss. This is the critical part of the presentation. Once you understand how incredible this is, I think you will see why this is going to revolutionize business lives and therefore is going to help you. Again, we want to show how we have something that helps any business communicate more effectively with prospects and clients. Itamar, it's all yours.
Thank you, Barry. So, guys, I'm going to take you through the system. Obviously, we're going to go through all of this, but let's start with communication, like Barry said. There is one leading theme here: make life simpler for the business. And remember, we're usually talking about small businesses. So, the first thing that you see here is a unified dashboard, having all your communication in one place. Email and SMS saves a ton of time for the business. They don't have to work in two different systems like a lot of them do. The second thing is we want to save them time with templates. You can create as many templates as you want and also create merge tags in them. That's a way to show information from a business in an automated fashion. So we can create templates and save them a ton of time as well. And the third thing in the communication section is what every business wants. It's registering somebody to an automated sequence. What do I mean by that? Let's say you're corresponding with somebody and you want to say, okay, if they don't reply in a week or 2 weeks, let's just add them to an automated sequence of SMS and emails that I don't need to invest time in, I don't need to remember, and will get them to engage with me. Those three powerful, extremely powerful features: unification of email and SMS, templates, and automation, together with merge tags to create personalization, like first name or company name, that can personalize every email, even in mass, creates a very powerful, but as you can see, a simple system any small business can understand. Please write simple in the chat box if you agree this is simple, but a powerful system.
Look, one thing what's amazing about this again is what's absolutely incredible here, guys, is how everything is unified together. We see all the features put together. You see how it just all fits together. It all works together. It's all integrated together. That is super powerful. But one thing I want to point out, guys, you are giving any business the power to be able to automate everything they're doing in a simple way. Yes, there's automation systems out there. They're difficult to use. Yes, you can use templates. There's systems that allow you to use templates. They are not easy to use. Here, it's all in one place, and it is dead simple to use. People go absolutely crazy, Itamar. The simplicity is the key, and we're just getting started.
Don't forget, it's not just simplicity and time saving, it's also money saving. It's free. Those other systems cost a lot. What we wanted to also make sure is that all your conversations and what we got from small businesses, and guys, let me know if this is happening to you as well. You want everything to be contact focused. So when you're going to your contact like Raya, you want to see all your conversations in one place in a timeline, SMS that you send, meetings that you had, calls that you had, emails that you had. You want to see all the payments and all the bookings on one contact in the same place. Everything is unified under the contact name. That was critical for businesses, and I need it as well. And I bet you guys too. So when we're talking about this section, 10x more effective communication, we're talking about time saving with one inbox for email and SMS. That's critical. Time saving templates, right, that you can create for birthdays, for reactivation campaigns, which are critical for businesses to make more money, for no-shows, right? And time-saving automated sequences where you can say, hey, I would never remember to book a time for myself to send an email 1 week from now and 2 weeks from now to that contact. And I'm going to leave a lot of money on the table. But all I need to do with this system is just enroll them in a workflow and I'm done. And that will collect my money. How powerful is that, guys?
Incredible stuff. Itamar, some people are asking, I want this for my agency. But here's the big news, Itamar, and that is?
Guys, you're all getting this. You're all getting your own master boss agency account that has all the features we're going to show you today and more, because you'll be able to create unlimited sub accounts under your white label and control the boost section, which is what we're going to talk about. That's the section that is going to make you a lot of money.
So that's what we said before, guys, that this system isn't just going to be something we can give away to any business for free. It will make you 10 times more effective inside of your agency. All right, we've now got a colossal bunch more people that are having a boss moment. Guys, remember, when the light bulbs go off, I want you to let us know in the chat box, boss moment. I guess there must be at least 150, 200 people that have already had boss moments already.
Yeah, a ton. And obviously, the second feature all businesses need and want is a way to collect money efficiently and simply, right? That's something that you want, that everybody wants, without having to use disjointed third party apps that require back and forth data reconciliation and dispersed communication on two systems. Barry always say, I talk like a professor, so I'll explain it. If you have one system to communicate with your clients via email, let's call it Google G Suite, Google Workspace. You have one system to send text messages, right? And then we have a third system, like a QB, for example, to send invoices. You have three disjointed systems that are not connected together, and that's going to make you really, really annoyed when you need to grab one information from the other and vice versa. So when everything is bulked in, is integrated into one system, this entire process becomes simpler, smarter. Why smarter? Because if somebody didn't pay or they have a due payment, you can automate a sequence that says, hey, let me remind you, you have a late payment, right? You can automate a lot of things in one system. So umbrella payment solution is simple. Any business can use it. And guess what? You as an agency get this as well, which means you get full flexible billing to create invoices, to create subscriptions for any product that you want, even non-umbrella products. And obviously the businesses that are going to get boss, they can create as many products as they want, whether they're an attorney, whether they're a yoga studio, an HVAC company, it really doesn't matter, an online business, whatever they are. So going back to the unified view, right? The unified view for a contact, all the businesses we talk with want this. So we said we have unified conversations, and now we have unified payments inside a contact. All you need to go is go to the contact, immediately see overdue payments, due payments, and received, and you can filter any way you want or create a new invoice or a subscription. The invoice section is also super simple. Immediately you can click and see the statuses of all the invoices. And guys, these are simple yet powerful features. In one look, you can understand something void, canceled, partially refund, if it's a monthly, if it's a yearly, and you can quickly create whatever you want from here. And look at these big tabs. All invoices, draft, open, past due, paid. You just click on them and you get the immediate filter. And that's the way businesses do that as well. And creating invoices is also super simple. All you need to do is click on the contact that you have or create a new contact. Then you click on a product that you have or create a new product. You add some discounts, maybe a coupon. We already have a tax rating system in this for you that does tax rates for the entire world. Or you can say, I don't want any tax. You can add several items. You can decide if you want to send it today or tomorrow and how to deliver and how to brand it. And what does this help with? Again, huge time saving, quick deployment of invoices, beautiful invoices, branded invoices. It helps you make more money and save you more time, like Barry said before.
And just to be clear, they can integrate any type of product that they want, right? So it could be a one-off payment. It could be a recurring payment for any type of product, guys. Any business can use this, and it's literally several clicks of the mouse. Usually, you'd require external systems and integrate it with their CRM. That's a pain in the backside. Now, we can do it in seconds. And as we said, it's all integrated. So this can be integrated with automation as well, with what you called workflows, what I call automation, which means what happens if the business doesn't pay? If the invoice was not paid, there's a follow-up sequence. There's a reminder sequence that can be created. So everything integrates together. Simple is better. And that's the genius of this.
Exactly. And obviously they can connect their Stripe or create a new Stripe account, which is super easy. And it means that even though the system does all the billing for them, it all flows through their bank account. And guys, I'm continuing to tease on the fact that it's all under your white label. More than that, as you can see this logo, it says you with the U, it says inside. It's all about, at the end of the day, we're going to get to this boost section. You're going to salivate. It's all about this. It's all about getting them hooked on a system that is simple, that they'll see in front of their faces nonstop every day, your marketing services, and you're going to make a lot of money. But recapping on payments, it's like QB, just simpler and fully integrated, right? QB has a ton of bells and whistles. We work with QB, but for a small business that is making a few $100,000 a year, or maybe a couple of millions, they don't need insane nonstop bells and whistles on their billing system. create invoice and subscriptions for any business that you for anything that you want. You can connect your Stripe account and track and manage all subscriptions and all transactions in one place. Unified, integrated, simple, time-saving, and money-making payment system. Now, many businesses want an integrated booking that can work with automated reminders without the need for third-party apps. Again, going back to integrated, going back to booking. Imagine now we said you need a G Suite, you need a texting system, you need a QB, and now you need a Calendly, the fourth system to complete this stack. Also, we want that to be inside our system and integrated. Automated meeting reminders, increases show-up rates, and follow-ups with no-shows. Set and forget. Automation is critical, and the fact that it's integrated into your system and your CRM inside it makes the difference.
Guys, I just want to say this, like 95% of businesses don't have the capacity to create that sort of automation, which means that the show-up rates are going to be dwindled compared to their possibilities and their capabilities. So literally in a couple of minutes, you could set them up with the booking system as part of this, or they'll set themselves up 15, 20 minutes, they're done, and it's connected with automation. So for the first time in their business lives, they will set reminders for people to show up for those meetings. If they miss the meeting, it will bring them back in for a second meeting. Guys, write in the chat box, S for simple and brilliant. S if you think this is simple but brilliant. Right? In its simplicity, guys, I can't overstress the fact everything's integrated together in a simple way. That's what makes this a game changer. Sorry, Tamar.
Yeah, no, 100%. Guys, HubSpot, for example, spent tens of millions creating their CRM to give it away for free. And they're not giving in their system what we're giving in our system for free. They're charging an arm and a leg once you want to upgrade to workflows or marketing. They're just giving in very, very basic stuff. We're giving a more encompassing system for free than HubSpot invested millions in, okay? So just continue watching this and you'll see how it all envelops. As another example for an automated booking system is no-shows. How many of you, and I know this for sure, how many of you had nonstop no-shows to your meetings? 40% no-shows, 50% no-shows, sometimes 60% no-shows. What if you had automated follow-up sequences to anybody that doesn't show up? You're immediately increasing your bottom line by 20% versus if you're not doing automated follow-ups. Again, going back to the unified contact view, you have in your contact all the bookings. You can create unlimited events. You can see upcoming events, past events, create a new booking, send a link exactly like Calendly. You can set the days that you're free. The business, obviously, any business that you give it to can set the days that they're free. They can create a 15-minute introductory meeting. They can create a 45-minute interview meeting. They can create a consultation meeting, whatever they want. They can set the time. It's a flexible, Calendly-like free booking system, and it's integrated into their contact management system, which means when somebody books, it goes to their contact management system. When somebody doesn't show up, you can assign them to an automated workflow to follow up and get them to rebook for another meeting. So everything is, again, integrated, simple. The thing is not to have a lot of buttons and crazy things here to look impressive. The thing is to make it look simple for a business to continue using. Right, Barry?
That's all that matters. At the end of the day, guys, if they use it, you are made. Think of it like this. That's all we need for them to use it. 95% of businesses that I know have just don't have the stuff set up because it's too complicated. They don't have the teams to run it. But if it's something that they can master in 15, 20 minutes, they use it, it's game over for you. Simple is what makes this brilliant. We don't need to overwhelm them with features. We're not a software company that's overwhelming businesses with features. We are an agency. You are an agency that wants to give them something that would change their business. 99% of businesses have no clue how to do these things. You've given them the keys to do it. You are now golden. They're falling in love with you. And that's where we're going to get to the boost section, where this is going to lead to a ton of business for you.
Yeah. And guys, if it's simple for them, it's also simple for you, right? It's simple for everybody. And you want simple as well. We want simple. Everybody wants simple. So Umbrella Booking System 2.0 basically makes money, helps businesses make money more efficiently, right? It's like an integrated Calendly into your system, not another disjointed system. Automated follow-ups, automated notifications to make sure you're increasing your bottom line and not leaving money on the table. Finally, and this is a big thing, this is a very, very, very big thing to give away for free. Businesses wanted a simple automation builder to increase effectiveness in their money-making potential. They don't say automation, businesses. Well, some of them do. They don't use words like automation workflows, but they give examples. They give examples like no-shows. They give examples like due payments, creating workflows that make life simpler. And for you as a marketer, being able to use such a simple system on their system, maybe set up a small workflow for them, right? Help them out. You're buying yourself unlimited amount of credits, and immediately you're going to say, hey, I set up this workflow for you. Let's do a little advertising campaign to create traffic for this workflow, right? It all fits together. So the workflow builder is we try to keep it, again, super simple. You know how automation can become very complex. We wanted to keep it very simple. You can create emails and SMS sequences. That's it. You create an email, you add a step, a time delay. Let's say you want to wait a day or a week. This is an example of a ghosting workflow. What is a ghosting workflow? You communicated with somebody, now they're ghosting you. How many times it happened to you? It happened to me a ton of times in prospecting. I bet it happens to any business that you're going to give boss to. And you have two ways of going about it, right? You can just now remember to start writing that business every week or every few days and send them text messages, or you can assign them to this ghosting workflow. And in this ghosting workflow, you can create a limited amount of emails and SMS to follow with that person until they actually respond to you. And I guarantee you that would get you 20, 30% more people responding to you than if you just try to do it manually. So you create an email. Did you get my message? Right? That's a great starting email. You add a time delay, let's say a day. Then you add a text message, right? Sent you a PDF. That always helps. And you can choose from a template of SMSs. Like we said, we have a template creator, so you can use any template again and again and again, so you don't need to waste your time. Again, efficiency, time saving, money saving. And then once you do that, you can add another time delay, right? Because you send an email, you wait a day, you send an SMS. Now you want to wait, let's say 3 days. Some people would say, I want to send once a week. After you do that, you want to check if maybe they replied to you, right? You don't want the sequence to just continue running. Maybe they replied. So you have the most simplest if else rule here. For those of you who are hearing me say rule and getting anxious, I'm just going to explain how easy it is. And I think it's the most easiest rule I ever built. We only have these rules in if else. If in the last email or last SMS, somebody opened, clicked, or replied, do that. So as an example, if somebody replied to this sequence, stop it. Stop sending the sequence. If somebody didn't reply to the sequence, continue sending more emails and text messages. Makes sense, right, guys? Think about doing this manually, Barry, right?
Guys, this is a game changer, and you can build this in 5 minutes for any business, and literally it will increase their business. They will make more business because of it. Imagine a scenario where you are giving away something for free that you can dive in. Itamar is going to create a tutorial for you and show you how you can do this, that you can create automations that will change and increase their business almost immediately. Guys, this is a game changer on every front. One, simplicity, easy to use. A business are going to use it. It's going to change their business. Two, you could dive in there, do them a favor, and it's going to create a conversation. It's game over. They fall in love with you. Relationship is cemented. They're going to want more, and more from you. It is game over. Guys, anyone else having a boss moment? Write in the chat box, boss, if you are now experiencing a boss moment. And the fact that all of these features are all integrated together so you can automate all aspects of everything we've shared with you, right? The Canada system, the billing system, the communication system, absolutely everything's all integrated together. It's simple, it's effective, and businesses are loving it. People going absolutely bonkers. Itamar, what do you got to share here? This is like the overview, right?
This is the reporting of the workflow. Now, these are the workflows, the automation, and this is a report. Now, I'm very proud of this because I built it. I built it the way I want it. I'm an experienced marketer, and every time I go to Ordo or I go to MailChimp or I go to a lot of systems, I get an enormous amount of useless statistics, and all I want is this view. I'm sending emails and I'm sending SMSs. I only want to know how many I sent per message, how many people open it, how many people clicked on it, how many people replied to it. Same thing with SMS. How many people I sent it to, how many people open it, how many people clicked on it, how many people replied to it. Right, guys? How many annoying systems and analytics do we have with useless information? And all we want to know, I tried an email, I tried a message. Was it good? Did people open it? Did people reply to it? Did people click on it? That's it. Right? Give me a big yes in the chat box if you agree. This is the simplest, but the most powerful report you've ever seen for a messaging system, right? For an automated workflow. Just the simplest.
It is perfect for businesses, guys. Utterly perfect. Just giving them what they want in a clear way, right? People going bonkers. Again, I think they're loving the simplicity. And again, guys, this is why it took us so long to build this, is the integration and how it all works together, but building something that works together, but is simple. We spent so much time on taking things away, removing things that weren't needed to bring and create the perfect system.
So this is a little thing. It looks like a little thing, but it's actually very important. Imagine a reactivation campaign. A reactivation campaign is when a business has, let's say, 500 clients that haven't bought from them for a few years, but it's sitting in their database. Now, if they want to reach out to those people manually without our customization, without our workflows, it's going to take forever. But all they need to do, all you guys can do for them, right, and even charge for it, is upload an Excel to the system and create custom fields or a tag for that Excel. So anybody that you upload will be tagged as reactivation campaign number 1. And you can create the automated workflows in a way that whenever somebody is tagged in a specific tag, the workflow immediately starts. So you can create a reactivation workflow, right? And then just upload the list, tag them as reactivation 1, and it will all run automatically.
Again, guys, I just got to share, Itamar, a brilliant point. I got to share something here, guys. My brother's an optician in London, and he discovered that people, he was doing nothing about this, that he had people that came into his practice that weren't showing up within a year. And it's some marketer came into his place and devised a whole plan. And my brother invested a ton of money to create a reactivation campaign for all of those clients. He literally increased his business, Itamar, overnight by over 40% with a reactivation campaign. He came back to me and said, this was the best thing I've done in the last 5 years of marketing for my business. Guys, you could do this for any business in 5 minutes because Itamar has built the system that allows you to create these reactivation campaigns in mere minutes. So you now have, this is just an example, one example, where you've got the Midas touch. So you're giving away this BOS, this one piece of functionality Itamar's showing right now. I love it. Because if someone had set my brother up with this, in 5 minutes, you would have activated 30, 40% more business for him. You can do this for any business. 95% of businesses don't reactivate. People haven't come into their business the last 6, 8, 10, 12 months. Most don't. They don't know how to do it. They don't have the funds. They don't know what to do. It's too complicated. You can change their lives in minutes. Guys, write in the chat box, boss, if you're having a boss moment right now. Isn't this just incredible? Brilliant stuff, Itamar. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, I see all the nice notes in the chat box. Thank you, guys. It was a big effort, and I really appreciate it. So BOSS is a fully integrated system, right? We have the custom field tagging, the integrated booking, the integrated billing, all integrated into the automation as well. We have all the contact data in one place. We have automated booking and workflows and follow-ups. We have automated billing and follow-ups, like if somebody didn't pay, right, or somebody didn't show up. And it's all to increase sales and profit and save time and money. And if you think about how many systems the business needs to use, like their own payment systems like QB and a booking system like Calendly and an email system like G Suite and an SMS system that I don't remember the name right now, and a contact management system and an automation system like ActiveCampaign, and how much money, right, they need to spend by adding each of those systems time and again. You get to thousands a year. for a very, very small business, for a business with 3, 4 seats, you get the thousands a year. For a business with 10, 20 seats, you can get to more than $10,000 easily. And it's all free and simple and integrated into the boss that is going to be under your white label promoting all your services.
You know what? Let me just hand it over to my screen, guys, because I want to encapsulate in one sentence, literally on one slide, everything that you have just shared. All right, guys, I hope you can still see my screen, guys. If you can see it, give me a big yes in the chat box. Here it is, guys. It's very simple. Boss makes growing a business simple. It simplifies everything you and they will do, unifying and automating model systems that you would otherwise need. This is going to revolutionize their business. And as Itamar said, you're going to have a boss for your agency as well. But guys, we're going one step further. First of all, guys, everyone give Itamar a big 100 in the chat box. If you love what you've seen so far, we have only just touched the surface. You wait for the crescendo, which is about to happen in 2 minutes from now. People give you 100,000, 10,000. Itamar, people send you love letters. Here goes, guys. You just wait, because we're now about to hit the crescendo. Boss wasn't just created for businesses. It was also built with the goal, the ultimate goal, to make them dependent on you, which is what the boss does, because you're running the operating system, and to have them reach out to you for all of their marketing needs. That was the real reason why we built this. We're not just philanthropists wanting to give you stuff to give away. We have an ultimate goal to get you a ton more business. How are we going to do this? This is how we're going to do it. Inside of your agency boss, can you see, guys, where we got the arrow? There's a section there called white label. Well, the boss is fully white labeled for you to give away to a limited amount of businesses for free. And we're going to show you right now how we're going to make them utterly dependent on you for all of their marketing needs. So imagine you, top left-hand corner, you got the U logo. It can be any logo you want. It be your logo, not the U logo. And inside, there's an integrated advertising space that pushes your every marketing service. We call that section Boost. Again, right in the chat box, Boost, because it's going to transform you into their business insider, top of mind for all of their marketing needs. The U for umbrella has you inside of multiple hundreds, if not thousands of businesses. Look at the screen right now, guys. You can see on the left-hand side, third from the bottom, the word Boost. And when a business logs into your CRM, to your boss, look what they meet on the right hand side. There's this massive call for action to buy any of your solutions on their dashboard. So the example we got up there right now, of course, we'll be giving these to you, but you can have anything you want in the right-hand side, any service that you want. You could even have a reactivation campaign system, a reactivation campaign offer that you can make as well, like we discussed a few minutes ago. So the one we got up right now is get help scanning your agency, talk with our success team, Boost Me Now, and they can click, and immediately it's integrated inside of your boss as well. So every time they click on anything, it comes all the way back to you. So again, there's the Boost section on the left-hand side that provides all of the solutions that you want to provide for them for all of their marketing needs. So whether it's your umbrella solutions or any other solution or any other things that you want to provide them with, you have total control of this. So guys, those of you who got some umbrella services that you want to provide, that's where you're going to place it. If you have multiple umbrella services you provide, you can put all of them in there. If you've got other services you could provide, you've got those in there as well. Now on this screen, Itamar, inside of the Boost, this is where all the so-called advertisements, but really it's just reference points for the businesses to say when they've got a problem, these are the solutions that we can provide them. All this, of course, our members can change up as they see fit. They can add any offer they want. We got ones we got built in, so you can add them as umbrella members for whatever services you are already actively selling. Itamar, anything you want to add about this?
Guys, think about it. Think about the effort that we put into this to make sure that people will just order nonstop marketing from you. That's the key. we're a marketing group. We care about you selling marketing services. You're going to make a ton of money on marketing services. We're going to show you in a second some projections. But now you can power the business and make sure that they order marketing from you, be in front of them. How much would you pay to be on a dashboard of CRMs that business use? A ton, right? And now you have that. And also, I want to add something small here because people are asking me in the chat box. Yes, you can add your own services. So I know there are some services Umbrella doesn't provide. For example, some of you are providing your own consultation. Some of you are focusing on some things that you do on social media. Some of you have done ERTC, for example. I know some of you are selling insurance to businesses. Some of you are doing cost reduction for businesses. So you don't have to add just Umbrella products here. Obviously, Umbrella products is a given, but any other solution that you want to add or service, because you have flexible billing as well. From now on, you'll be able to create whatever subscription you want on Umbrella as an agency as well. You can create your own products in Umbrella and not just sell Umbrella products, but sell through Umbrella your products and Umbrella products nonstop and promote it through Boost.
An incredible thing, again, guys, when they click on go and they want to book an appointment for one of the solutions, guess what? It's integrated into the boss, which means they will set up a calendar, a meeting with you on the integrated boss calendar system, right? Everything is integrated. That's the genius of this. So we've got a massive, strong call for action every time they log in their face, every single time they log in. So if they want something, they are going to see it and find it in that section. And then every time they click on a particular service, there'll be an overview. All this you can change up, obviously with your own contact name and email, etc. But it has an overview of what the service is. And of course, for every Umbrella product, we have got in every Umbrella service, we've got a write-up for you. You can add any add-up that you want. They've got the Boost section that provides them with all the solutions for all of their marketing needs. And of course, that includes all your Umbrella solutions and anything else that you want. Guys, Dashboard CTA's call to actions, all the solutions, all their marketing leads, advertising 24/7 inside of their business of hundreds, if not thousands of businesses. Guys, if you haven't had a boss moment yet, have you now had one? Write in the chat box, boss. We give away bosses for free. We get deals for nothing. That's the key here. Give them away. Give. Literally thousands of value and get deals in return. We'll show you the projections in a second. People are going absolutely bonkers, and everyone seems to be having at this point a boss light bulb moment. And the cool thing is, it only takes 15, 20 minutes to master using this and to become 10 times more effective for you as an agency owner and for any business owner who will be using the boss. So now imagine you're now going to give this away to businesses for free to as unlimited number of businesses. Bang! Kaboom! You're going to be unbeatable. That's why we built this. It's been 2 years in the making. By being able to give away these amounts of bosses to businesses, making them dependent on you, it is utterly game over. Now, just in case you got some specific questions, and I'm sure, and I know I can see that Itamar, you said we should be.
We already thought about those questions.
Yeah,
we knew they were going to come.
I can see people have been asking a ton of questions. We'll be answering specific questions later on. So just answer some of those. Yes, you can add your own service. We mentioned it several times, not just umbrellas. So you can do that. Number 2, yes, you can control the call to actions and the copy inside of Boost, but we got some amazing stuff in there for you. Yes, business will be able to buy the service they want directly from Boost. That is something we will have built into the system as we progress. So guys, imagine that not only have you got advertising in the system, but the business can actually buy from you without having to speak to you. Right in the chat box, OMGB. Oh my gosh, boss. That we are able to actually sell them inside of their own boss that they've got running their business. Right, guys? Isn't this mesmerizing? Yeah, okay, the reason why we're going to be taking over so many businesses is because we're creating real value. It's a simple system that they can use. If they use it, it's absolutely game over. But also secondary, they'll be saving a ton of money. If you think of all the systems they would need, like a CRM, an automated marketing system, a booking software, payment invoicing system, they'll be spending a few $100s a month, $200, $300, $400 a month. That's about $3,600 a year, and you're giving it away for free. So when we can provide incredible value, that turns into a big payday for you. So if you gave away, let's say 500 bosses, you're basically transferring $1.8 million in value, and you're getting armed by Umbrella to do exactly that. We all know the law of reciprocity. The more we give, the more we can expect to receive. So let's just say we made 10% of when we give away to businesses, that's like $180,000. And the thing we've noticed, guys, businesses are going to share this with other businesses as well. Obviously not with their competitors, but with other businesses and friends and family that got other businesses, because they're getting something of incredible value for free. That means this thing can go absolutely ballistically viral. So imagine having hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of businesses all dependent on you. I hope that sounds good, guys, because you will also have, as we mentioned, your own boss to run your own agency. We're going to make you 10 times more effective as well. Of course, the boss that you have has all the various functions that Itamar showed before, everything that we mentioned, the inbox, the contact management, integrated booking, automated marketing, flexible bidding, all the rest of it. But the key here is that you've got boost management as well, that you'll be able to promote through your network of dependent businesses, any service that you want. And you, as a member of Umbrella RS, will be able to have unlimited sub accounts for free with your white label to give away. Now, giving away those types of bosses is a game changer for you. It'll be a game changer for them. Why? Why is this a game changer? You're getting clients who want to talk to you about marketing, about what you can do for them. Umbrella VIPs are spending $25, $50 right now for basic leads, $100 for a qualified booking. But these are the most incredible businesses to have under your network, because they're worth many, many times more than that, because they got you top of mind 24/7, 365. Guys, let's just do some projections. Obviously, these aren't real numbers, these are projections, but I want to start really simple. The potential here for you is absolutely insane. Let's just say that you literally take this very slowly. You don't have much time. Remember, we're giving away $3,500 for free. It's the easiest thing in the world. Itamar will show you how to do it in just a couple of minutes. Let's just say you only gave this away to 20 businesses, right? That's all you did. So imagine if only 2 of them wanted SEO services. At about, on average, our members are selling that for $1,000 per month. That's $2,000 a month, guys. If that's all you did, $2,000 a month, not bad, right? But what happens if 2 of those 20 wanted a Facebook ad campaign for $495 a month? Well, that's another $890 in your pocket. So that's reaching nearly $3,000 a month. What happens if 2 of them wanted a website revamp, which would be a $500 one-time payment, and then $95 a month to maintain the website? That's another $1,000 in your pocket, plus another nearly $200 in your pocket a month. What happens if 3 of them want AI Gent, which is our incredible AI system to answer their phone, at $400 per month? That's another $1,200 in your pocket. So now we're preaching way over $4,000. If you have 5 local pack members for $500 a month, that's another $2,500. So we're approaching $6,500, $7,000 a month. If 5 buy LSA ads at $500 a month, that's another $2,500 a month. If 6 want website accessibility, which is a big seller for our members, that's another $300 a month. If 10 wanted local listings for $50, that's another $500 a month. Guys, we're talking about, even if you only started at the beginning, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month, you start adding all the bells and whistles of what they may need. This alone to 20 members could generate over $10,000 a month on recurring. We're not even talking the one-time payments. Guys, Write in the chat box, me. If you absolutely understand the key here, give away the boss. You've got that advertising. It's game over. And people going absolutely bonkers. We're being pretty conservative here. And let's just say, it didn't work out very well. And you only generated, say, the first 3 of those deals, which is not a great result. Still, it's $2,300, still $3,000 a month from those 20. Guys, that is still a significant start. And that's only giving away to 20. Billy tomorrow, we're going to be talking about how easy it is to give this stuff away. Every member that is here right now, there is no reason on earth you can't give away hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these. The whole market is open for us, and we can take over the entire market. Itamar, anything you want to add before we continue?
Just something small. We have a few people asking how come we're saying 20 businesses, but if you count everything together, it gets to more than 20 businesses. It's very simple. We're talking about some of those businesses buying multiple products, right? You will have a business ordering a website plus an LSA, which is advertising, plus SEO, for example, bundle, which is what Umbrella is pushing all the time. I push you all the time to do in our marketing conversations, in our training. Obviously, a business needs conversion units, things that convert traffic into leads and sales, and they need traffic drivers like SEO and advertising. And then they need also follow-up services as well, like answering the phone from our voice bot. So a lot of businesses that you would go to, you would sell them something, it will open the umbrella, no pun intended, to sell them many, many more things. So from 20 businesses, right, you can easily get to $10,000 a month. Okay, that's like 10 businesses out of the 20 buying for $1,000 a month.
Incredible stuff. Incredible. Guys, that's if you sold, if you just gave away boss to 20 businesses. Let's say you gave, though, to 50. If you gave to 50, you'd be 2.5xing everything that we've mentioned, which means 10 grand will be turning very quickly into about $25,000 a month, right? Incredible. But let's say you actually did what you're capable of doing and giving away to 500. Guys, I can't even read this number. Guys, read the screen for yourselves. What we're talking about. We're talking about our members changing their lives potentially. Now, these are projections, but the key here, you give something away of value that businesses are using on a daily basis, and you've got 24/7 advertising going on inside of them with all of the service that you own with Umbrella and other services as well. It is utterly game over. The key here, guys, the only key to the success with this is giving away the incredible boss to as many businesses as you possibly can. The money will follow. So the question is, how quickly can you give away bosses? Guys, we're going to give you several ways of doing this. This is just one small way. When Itamar trains you, he'll be training you, and there is not going to be anyone left behind because we want to take over this entire market. We want to get hundreds of thousands of bosses out there, and we want every member to succeed. But Itamar, here's a really simple strategy for members that are starting from pretty much nothing to be able to do this.
Yeah, so if you can just run through the bullets, the idea, guys, is that each one of these steps is super, super easy. I already see some members in the chat box saying, of course, it's easy to give away bosses. So obviously to give away to your clients, that's easy. Friends and family that have a business, that's easy. I know a lot of members that made a lot of money with You Care giving away business. Basically giving away business insurance. BNI networking groups. Imagine going to a networking group, a networking meal, and instead of saying, hey, I'm Itamar, I'm a marketer, here's my calling card, or here's my blink, you can say, hey, do you need a free business operating system? Yeah, here's my cue card. Just download it and I'll help you set it up. No problem. Automation, billing, anything that you need. Oh, you're setting up a new business? You thought about getting a CRM? No worries. I'm going to give it to you for free. Think about the value. You're the guy walking around giving bosses to everybody worth $3,500 instead of calling cards or swag, right? You are the man. There is nobody walking in the networking event, in the group, in the conference that provides more value than you. Who is that guy? That guy is giving away business operating system. That guy is giving away automated marketing system. That guy is giving away unified inboxes. That guy is giving away free booking systems. That guy is giving away free QBs, right? Or gal, of course, as a guy I'm saying, guys. Second is all the virtual groups. How many times I trained you to go to LinkedIn groups? So many times. Why? Because once you're part of a LinkedIn group, right? Whatever group it is, HVAC group, real estate, realtor groups, whatever group it is, you can message people, any person that you want in the group as much as you want. So you're in that group and you're saying, and you can even collaborate with the admin. Hey, admin, can I offer this? It's completely free. No strings attached. Can we offer together this free business operating system or marketing CRM to your users? Yes, of course you can. Why not? And even if they don't want to, you can reach out to each one in the network. You can post on Facebook groups, on LinkedIn groups, and people will just come to you nonstop. Obviously, you can do cold reach outs. send emails, and there are so many things that you can do when things are free. And I promise you this, that if you do these things, within 30 days, you'll have tens, if not more, of installations. Tens, right? Just go to one BNI event, you'll have a few. Just go into one good Facebook group, and you'll have maybe 10 or 20, depending on the group. It's really not complicated. And remember, you're not trying to convince people to take this, right? You don't want to take it, don't take it.
And of course, there are online group meetings you could go to as well, guys. The potential here is obscene. But as we mentioned, business is going to share with other businesses as well, right? There's a viral potential here as well as everything else. So guys, if you want more, Umbrella has even figured out a way to funnel these businesses to you. So if you don't want to prospect yourself, you won't even need to. And the businesses that we can funnel to you are primed for boss, and they want your marketing services through Umbrella. Guys, it is literally game over. So yes, you are about to become the business insider, ready to help businesses grow. Yes, you are going to be the insider that has the potential to increase the results of any business. Yes, you are about to become the ultimate business insider that can literally get thousands of businesses utterly and totally dependent on you. As we've said throughout today's presentation, mind our age, Itamar and I are boys of the 80s. Bosses for nothing, deals for free. I want everyone to give me a boss in the chat box. If you understand what we are talking about, that's all we need to do. And if you haven't yet already realized, guys, we almost didn't mention this. This whole thing's international. You can give away the bosses to any business anywhere in the world. The interface is in English, but other than that, you are not restricted by location. In short, guys, your agency is now going to be 10 times more effective with all of the features of the boss for your internal agency. You'll be able to give away a limited amount of bosses, as many businesses as you want. You can create a network business that are dependent on you and will return to you for every marketing need. It's easy for you to give away. Even if you have no social media presence, you have nothing to your name, it's easy to give this away for free, or we could even siphon them to you. You've got the boost inside that allows you to advertise 24/7, 365, so that business wants any marketing service. Heck, they're coming to you. Plus, you've got your own, as we mentioned, your BOS to run your agency to make you more effective. Write in the chat box, boss, if you absolutely love this. All right, guys, you've got the lot. Agency 2.0, Umbrella 2.0 comes with your agency boss. It gives you unlimited boss sub-accounts for you to prospect to clients. You can give away millions of value. We've got the BOS messaging 2.0 system that's going to save time and make more money. It integrates everything, email and SMS. We've got time-saving templates, automated sequences, so that business can be, and you can be 10 times more effective. We've got the superior payment system as well, just like QB, but just a lot easier. Create invoices, subscriptions. You can connect your own Stripe. They can connect their own Stripe, so businesses can run the business online, track and manage all transactions. We've got the 2.0 booking system like Calendly, just integrated, unlimited events, block of times, notice times, etc. Send notifications, all integrated with the automation system, with the unified content management business that saves businesses time, one communication timeline, booking, billing, everything in one place. Everything that a business has dreamed of, everything automated, automations for follow-ups, bookings, automations for based on tags and status to translate to increasing conversions, saving a ton of time. Guys, smart automation has arrived. Everything integrated, booking, billing, custom fields, you name it, all in one place. You can master it in 15 minutes for your agency. They can master it for their business in 15 to 20 minutes with a 24/7 advertising space. Boost, boost, boost that allows you to get inside of every business. The boost section that provides solutions for all their marketing needs. A dynamic dashboard CTAs that provide all of your solutions that you want to advertise for every umbrella service that you want, for any other service that you want, even if it's not umbrellas, all white labeled under your name, your agency. So you become the ultimate boss. You become the boss because you can give away thousands of bosses. All you need to do, guys, is give away the boss to as many businesses as you can And Itamar will not stop. He will not sleep. He will not hide until you are capable of giving away hundreds, if not thousands of them. Whoever does this now has an unparalleled advantage that will never, ever return. Guys, give me a big wow in the chat box if you are blown away. Because it's easy to give away. You can create a network of business dependent on you. Give away hundreds or thousands. This is meaningful revenue for you. So if you are ready to have unlimited numbers of dependent businesses under you, craving for your marketing umbrella solutions, give me the biggest me in the chat box you have ever given. Wow, wow, wow. What an insane reaction. All right, so guys, we've got over 990 people on the line right now. So let me try to keep this as simple as possible. So welcome to Umbrella 2.0, the business insider, you inside of potentially thousands, tens of thousands of businesses. The official release will take place on April the 15th, and Umbrella members will get an even bigger unfair advantage today. You're going to get multiple additional benefits and very special pricing. Guys, we're going to reveal the early bird pricing. That's until March the 15th is coming up. You will be shocked. The late bird, which will be until March the 30th, will be $2,995. Full price from April the 1st will be $3,995. And when V3 is released at the end of this year, it will be $4,995 basic and without many of the benefits that you're getting right now. So benefit number one, you're going to get very early bird pricing, which I'm about to reveal. Number two, version 3, which we're going to go over with Itamar in a couple of minutes. Automation will be yours completely free. You will not need to invest another red cent for V3, which is going to be released later this year in Q4. That's a second massive benefit, which you're only getting today. Number 3, the business operating system, the boss, you'll be able to give away on this training as an early bird. For joining early, you will be able to give away unlimited accounts for free. This is a special benefit for everyone that's joining right now. You can create unlimited account. That means you can have unlimited amount of businesses underneath you. All right, so this is what you're getting, guys, and there are some major surprises as well. Number 1, you got unlimited bosses to give away or to sell with all of the features that we mentioned on today's training. Unlimited. This is for members that are joining today. You get unlimited bosses. You will not be restricted in terms of numbers. Number 2, you've got your own internal agency boss system with all of the features and other features as well. That's going to make you 10 times more effective as a marketer, as an agency owner. We're going completely white label. Your logo, your contacts, your domains. Use your Stripe. Your Stripe, that's right. It is literally 100% white labeled for you. So you'll be able to give away these bosses. You'll be positioned as a major agency. You've got Boost Control. That means full customization of Boost section, which means you'll be able to promote anything that you want of umbrella products or non-umbrella products. You've got complete and utter control. This is the genius of the entire boss system, is that this is what's going to bring businesses back to you. You've got boss training with Itamar Shafir. We're going to go quick fire training, helping you get as many businesses hooked on boss fast. And Itamar's got some incredible strategies. We shared some of them with you today. But guys, we've got some massive bonuses coming up as well, which we're going to discuss in detail. But let me just let you know what they are right now. Number 1, boss leads on a platinum platter. That's right. Umbrella is going to be able to get you boss leads on literally on a platinum, not even on a silver, but on a platinum platter. We're going to talk about it momentarily after I get Itamar's first initial thoughts. Guys, that will absolutely blow you away. It means you don't even need to prospect, even though we highly recommend that you give away bosses yourself. But what if we could get you those leads for you? This is it's something we're doing for members that join in this first batch only. We can only guarantee if you join today, massive bonus number 1, which is coming up. Massive bonus number 2, guys, the only thing that you may need in order to be able to crush this when you give away bosses is the services that you're going to provide. Umbrella, as you know, supplies all of the services. What happens if you don't have multiple services to sell right now? Well, on bonus number 2, guys, sit down, strap yourselves in. You're going to get access to 10 Umbrella leading services, and you're going to get them completely and utterly for free for 90 straight days. And there is a massive surprise afterwards in terms of maintaining access, guys. But everyone's going to get it for 90 days, 10 leading services. So now not only have you got the boss, you can now give away to limited businesses, and you get 10 services that we will be supplying for you for 90 straight days for free. And if that's not enough, bonus number 3, V3, when we're going to go completely autonomous. That means that we are going to literally be able to take any business. The system will automatically do discovery and discover what is it that they're missing. It will create a marketing plan. It will execute the plan. That means you'll be able to sit there and run an agency of 1,000 clients, even as a solopreneur. Guys, you can see on the screen, instead of joining at $2,995, coming up soon, instead of joining at $3,995 on April the 1st, you today are able to join for just $695 times 3. This is a big early bird VIP special, saving at least $1,000, if not $2,000. The link you can see on the screen. GetUboss.com. GetUboss.com. So join right away, guys. We got exclusive bonuses specifically for you joining now. If you hesitate, these bonuses will be wiped out. Number 1, you got special pricing, $695 times 3 instead of $3,000 or $4,000. And by the way, when you join, you can even save 20% and join at a single pay. That's correct, guys. You hear that correctly. If that is even, you want a bigger reduction, you can get 20% off. Go to the sales page right now and join Get You Boss. You can see over there, you can join at a single pay. But you're getting today, you're getting unlimited amount of bosses to give away. That's not something we're intending to do in the future. Also, the bonuses that we will give you bleeds on a platinum platter. That's coming up in just a second. 90 days free of 10 Umbrella products and V3 for free. These are bonuses reserved for people that join right now. Again, go to getuboss.com. This is going absolutely insane and bonkers and bananas. Before I lose my voice completely, Itamar Shafir, what are your initial comments?
Yeah, Barry, people are going just insane in the chat box. And the first thing I want to react to is because you gave us an excellent recap. I want to react to a ton of people are asking, is this an Umbrella platform? Because I think many of our members know that basically we plug in third-party tools into our platform, and our platform is the reseller platform, not the end tool. And is this our business operating system? Did we develop the unified inbox, the automation, the booking system, the client management, the CRM inside the boss? And the answer is 100% yes. And the follow-up question to that is why? Well, the simple answer to that is because we wanted you to be able to give it away for free. And if we made a deal, and we could have made a deal, there are many companies chasing us, many CRMs, many of them that you know very well in our industry. They're chasing us to resell their CRMs and resell their business operating systems. There are 2 reasons we decided not to do it. Actually, 3 reasons. One is financial. Whatever system we would make an agreement with, we'll need to charge you to resell, right? Because they won't give those systems away for free. So, and we wanted to be able for you to give it away for free, for you to really have insane value in your hand, nonstop value. Just anybody that you talk with, just install this automated marketing, booking. Think about it. You don't even need to get them to be in love with the entire boost, with the entire boss, excuse me. Even if a business just needs automated marketing, just needs unified inbox, SMS plus email, just needs a booking system, just needs a billing solution, you can go through that angle. No problem. I have a billing solution for you. No problem. I have a booking solution for you. No. Don't pay for Calendly. I have it for you. Don't pay for Auto. I have automation marketing for you. We wanted you to have it for free. So you will have nonstop value. Umbrella members will be the top dog in the industry. That's number one. Number two is, and Barry mentioned it a few times before, a lot of systems are bloated. Now, it's not their fault. They started focused, usually on one niche, and they didn't have a lot of bells and whistles, and they did something very right. But then they wanted to capture more markets, more TAM, and go up also, service bigger businesses, and bigger businesses have teams, and teams need more features. And then you have, e-commerce businesses, and then you have all types of SaaS businesses, high-tech businesses. And before you notice it, you have a system with endless features to cater to everybody. And we said, no, our members cater to small businesses. Yes, you have an outlier here and there, which is a bigger business, and maybe they need a different solution. But 99% of our members, if you will, clients, are small businesses. They don't need a bag of features. They need something focused, simple, they won't churn from, right? So we want you to be able to give it away for free. Two, we wanted you to be able to sell something that is effective and efficient. And three, which is maybe the most important, it's not the most important, but it's one of the key things. We wanted you to be able to promote the umbrella marketing solutions and your solution on that CRM. And obviously, if tomorrow you would have sold a third-party CRM, that third-party CRM does not have a module on their dashboard that it is able you to integrate your marketing solutions from Umbrella or your own products into it. They just don't.
All right, Itamar, let me go over these bonuses because people are going absolutely ballistic. I'm going to start actually with this one. This is a massive, massive bonus. Listen, guys, because we're going to be giving away bosses, and in the training, Itamar's going to show you how to give away hundreds of bosses. Businesses are going to be dependent on you. They're going to want your services. But many of our umbrella members may have a single service that they right now can provide. Maybe you got two, or maybe you've never even been part of Umbrella and you don't have a single service to provide. Guys, when you join, we've got the mother of bonuses, number one, and that is you'll be getting access to 10 of Umbrella's leading solutions for nothing for a straight 90 days. And after that, a surprise that will make you fall off your chair. So basically, everyone that's on here right now is now going to be loaded up with 10 Umbrella services. Even if you've got 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, you're going to want to get that. It's for free for 90 days. You've got nothing to lose. If you've got one solution, you've got 10. If you've got all of these solutions, then you have an unparalleled advantage already. But guys, that means that everyone now is a mass umbrella supplier of services. So guys, head over again to getubos.com, head over there because there is a mother of all bonuses waiting for you as soon as you join. It's the only page you're going to find after you join. So we have no upsells. We have nothing here after you join other than a gift of a lifetime, right? So right now, every member here is transformed immediately, not just into someone that's got the bosses to give away, but also you are an incredibly large scale potential agency with 10 services that you can provide. People going absolutely bonkers, but before we absolutely lose it, guys, we've got another bonus coming up. We mentioned it. We told you that Itamar is going to show you how to generate leads of boss users non-stop. It's going to be the easiest thing you've ever done. But what happens if you want more? What happens if you want to go faster? What happens if you don't even want to have to go out and prospect for them? Indeed, we don't obligate you to do so because, guys, listen very carefully. For members who are joining on this webinar only, we are not committing to any other person joining afterwards. No one else afterwards is going to get the same commitment. Listen very carefully. You are about to be given those leads on a silver platter. So let me explain what we mean. And I want you just to imagine for a second. What if and you will work this out very, very quickly with initial businesses that you bring on board, but you'll do the calculation. Let's say initially you bring in 20 businesses and those 20 businesses are worth to you $5,000 a month. right? So $5,000 a month over a year is $60,000. So that means each business is worth $3,000, right? That's just an initial, just throwing out a number, again, projections. I'm probably being very conservative. So let's say a business is worth $3,000 and over a lifetime could be worth $5, $10, $15,000. My question to you is, if that business you knew, because you'll be testing this out very quickly when you bring in your initial businesses that you give away boss to for nothing, what if that? How much would you be willing to pay for a business that you know is going to be worth to you $10,000 over the next 2 years, $5,000 over the next year? How much would you pay? Would you pay $2,000 for 5,000? Would you pay at least $1,000 for a company, a business that's worth $5,000? Would you pay $500 for a business that will be worth you $5,000 over the next year? Write in the chat box a number that you would be willing to spend if you knew predictably, on average, a business is worth you, say, $5,000 over the next year. Let's say it was only worth $3,000 over the next year. How much would you spend for a business that's worth $3,000 over the next year? Let's go with that number, right? All kinds of numbers being thrown out.
All kind of numbers.
Yeah, hundreds, people giving numbers in the hundreds, 200, 300, etc. Of course you would, right? A slot machine in Vegas, if you knew you're going to win $3,000, you'd invest $2,000 most probably. If you knew you get $3,000 in the next month or year, maybe you invest a little bit less, but you would invest a significant amount. Guys, what if we could bring you these businesses now? Put matchsticks in your eyes because they're going to literally, you may faint. Very carefully. Here goes. What if we could feed you these businesses for $20? $20.
Boom.
What if we could do that? Look at that reaction. What if we could do it for $20, guys? A company, a business that could be worth $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 over a lifetime. Would you spend, right in the chat box, me, if you'd spend $20 for a business that you could see with your own eyes could be worth to you thousands of dollars? Of course,
People are going ballistic. Yeah.
Of course you would. Yeah, $20. Guys, boss leads. We're not talking about any leads. Boss leads that have your top of mind 24/7. Boss leads that want a boss account from you now. Boss leads that need your help to grow their business. Guys, this is what we are going to be providing you. This is something that we're going to be releasing as well. Your ability. Now you're asking, how on earth are we able to do this? We're going to more detail in just a second because I want to get the reaction, Itamar's reaction first. But let me just, in a very short synopsis, tell you how we're going to do it. Because Itamar has been investing a ton of money testing it, and he knows he's able to do it en masse. Right in that chat box, OMG. Again, you will be the judge of this. You'll be able to see this, guys. Because with Itamar's initial training, you will be able very, very quickly to see, you know what, I brought in 10 businesses. Each business is worth, you'll be able to divide it up and say, you know, it's worth $3,000 a business. You'll be able to see it. So guys, if you knew that business worth $3,000, would you spend $20 on a lead? Would you want to buy leads and leads and leads and leads and leads? Of course you would. Guys, here's big, big news for you. Initial members that join today will get an exclusive ability to get those leads. That is perhaps, and we didn't even mention this because people would have gone absolutely crazy before. We want people to focus a little bit. That is what's happening as well. GetUboss.com. GetUboss.com. This is the time to be part of the initial group that joins right now. Itamar, losing my voice here. I've got a lot of water. I've gone through 3 of these already in the last hour and a half. What are your comments about this? This is huge before we get into the details of it.
Guys, what we're giving in the release of UBoss is so massive that we initially thought about doing a 2-week training period where we're doing like 2 or 3 or 4 of these sessions instead of trying to bring everything into one. Barry, maybe we can show them the creative and then I can explain how we did it. What we did is exactly what Barry said. We just ran Facebook ad campaigns, test campaigns via our Umbrella Local brand, which is our client-facing brand. All our Umbrella Local folks know that brand. And we basically, if you can skip one more, we basically went with a marketing angle. The reason we want to go with the marketing angle and not a feature angle is for 2 reasons. A, businesses react to benefits, they don't react to features. Nobody cares. Like Barry said before, businesses want a way to make more money and save money and time. That's it. Second is we want to already align businesses, not just to be CRM seekers or automated marketing seekers or booking system seekers. Align them and have the leads to be people that want to grow, people who want to invest in their growth now, in their marketing now, which is the killer thing. And if we go just one slide forward more, you can see that we tried a lot of different marketing creatives, right? Boost your revenue in one platform, close more deals faster, close more deals with our own one CRM. Yes, we even used the CRM example. Convert prospects into profits. Stop losing leads, start closing them. And for all of these ads, we got nonstop businesses filling in our form, that includes their name, their company, their phone number, their email, their team size, and their niche, which is super, super important. And all these creatives are positioned around your marketing solutions. Guys, this is key. We've been repeating this for 50 times in the past hour and a half. This entire thing, this entire investment, all these millions, all your work, all our work is to do one thing: sell more marketing solutions. So the leads, of course, the leads we're going to generate for you are going to be focused on growth and not just the system. Today, our leads that want the boost from you today, they know they're going to get it for free, and then you follow up and sell the marketing solutions like we want you to.
Guys, I have never seen, if Itamar, do me a favor, just turn off the video a little bit. I want to try and see if we can get the video on again in just a few minutes, because it's getting a little bit choppy with still about 980 people here. If you just turn off your video just for a second. Guys, I have never seen Itamar so animated in 5 years that we've been working together on Umbrella. I have never seen this guy so animated. And I want you to understand, this is literally, you know what he sees? He sees that he can not just get you leads for cheap that want the boss, but also want marketing services. Do you know what he sees? He sees you being able to provide them with your services. The dream of Itamar Shafir is that you create the ultimate agency, that any person can build an agency with Umbrella, can get multiple deals, non-stop multiple deals, and more deals, and more deals, and more, and more, and more. Anyone can do it, even if you don't know how to sell. Guys, this is the crescendo. This is what Itamar's 5-year plan. This is what he intended. This is where we are. So if you're trying to understand, this guy has never been this animated in 5 years. In fact, his wife's never seen him so animated in 5 years. She hasn't seen him animated like this in 30 years, 20 years, however long you've been married. But anyway, no one has seen him this animated, because this is the culmination for you. Not for Umbrella, for you. He's found the theorem. He's found the solution. The one thing that our members need, the one thing that's missing. Yes, they've got great solutions that we've had nonstop. Better solutions, even better ones, higher profit margins, all that Itamar has created. But now it's all encapsulated in one single step. You just give away these bosses, and he's got businesses flying, wanting the bosses and marketing services, so that our members, and this is the ultimate, get more deals, and more deals on autopilot. In fact, with 2.1, they'll be able to sign up on autopilot. Guys, I want the biggest VSO for Itamar Shafir, virtual standing ovation. When a guy has a dream and sits there for 5 years, invests millions of dollars to begin with from his own cash, and then brings in an entire team to build the ultimate system for one purpose alone, to make sure that every Umbrella member can maximize their potential. This is the visionary, and he has achieved his goal with Umbrella 2.0. And you, yes, you are the ones that are going to benefit. And if you're part of the initial group, you benefit. And you have an unparalleled advantage beyond anyone else. If you haven't done so already, I think there's only a few groups of people here that have not joined already. It is getubos.com. Head over there, unless you don't want the ultimate agency. That's the only reason why you're not joining right now. Getubos.com. If you're having a problems joining, I can still see one or two people say the page doesn't load for them. Go to save.getubos, fill out the form in about 15 to 20 or 30 seconds, and you can speak to a member of our team. Itamar, this reaction, I'm almost at this point moved to tears. In fact, one of the reasons why I want to turn the darn video off is because I think at some point I will be left in tears because, you know, there's one thing seeing someone that has a dream. It's one thing someone wanting to build something, but it's another to see someone who has an altruistic personality that literally you have no idea what this guy has given up over the years to build this. You have no idea. Now, I can talk about the entire team. I'm only can talk about the CEO because I've seen it with my own eyes. What he has given up. You know, there are others that chase money. He chased a dream to make you and build a community of winners. He built and has chased a dream for you. He has not slept at night. I'm telling you, there are literally weeks that this guy has not slept at night. Thank goodness that he forced himself once a week, that he turns everything off and spends an entire day with his family so he can refocus, replenish his strength, and get back into the cockpit again for the next 6 days. Without that, this guy would have been working 24/7. Why? Because he had a dream, and we are now here. Guys, if you can see that dream now coming into reality, I want you to give me again that VSO, virtual standing ovation. And when I see someone that has given up so much to achieve a goal, and he's now sharing this with the choices of all of our members. We had 1,000 people here. No one puts 1,000 people on an event anymore. No one sticks 1,000 people on a webinar. Itamar Shafir does, of course, because he had a dream. He's given everything to his community, and you know it. Write a chat box. I know it. If you've seen with your own eyes, you've experienced through interaction with him that this is a guy dedicated to this community, dedicated to you, and this is his baby. He's done it. He has done it. But you know what, guys? He may have done it, but this isn't the end of the story. You wait till what's happening in 3.0. So Itamar, we're just going to need to calm down for a second because I'm getting my Kleenex out at this moment. People going absolutely ballistic. GoToWebinar's about to crash. Zoom that's integrated with GoToWebinar is crashing every moment now. This is going absolutely bonkers. But Itamar, I want us now just to take a deep breath, swig of old water, 3-second break, and then let's talk about what's happening in the next adventure, the continuation, which, by the way, every member that joins right now will get access to for nothing. That is 3.0, aka autonomous. Itamar, tell us what that is all about. 3-second break. I need to take a swig of water.
Barry, while you're taking a drink of water, why don't you let me take over? I want to show them V3. V3 is really going to be the culmination of years of work. In addition to what we're launching now, it's even the next stage. And imagine a platform that can get all the information about a business, do a complete needs analysis, create a full plan by itself with budgets and all the services that are needed, and also execute the full plan. Not like today where you need to execute product by product, but a full plan. Barry, if you can click forward while you're taking that sip of water.
I know I'm 1 second. I have my sip of water, but Itamar, I'm back here. Guys, before you show what you're about to share, Itamar, guys, I want you to understand what Itamar just said. A scenario where the system will automatically run a discovery for any business out there and discover where the holes are in that business. Number 2, a system automatically that will build out a marketing plan of what that business needs to do to fill in those holes and to grow. And number 3, it has the ability to execute the entirety of that marketing plan by itself autonomously. Guys, write in the chat box, OMG, remember, you are about to get 3.0 on the house. Anyone joining right now, Umbrella 2.0, will get this upgrade. You have never seen anything like it. You're all getting it. Everyone that's joined, again, if you haven't joined, this is the moment. And by the way, when we get to 3.0, it's going to be $4,995. Guys, Grab this now. Save yourselves an absolute fortune. Get ubos.com. Get ubos.com. People are going absolutely crazy. So, Itamar, you're going to show a few mocks, correct?
Yeah. I would prefer to grab the screen so I can highlight some areas because there are a lot of things going on here.
All right. Okay. Let me just get the screen over to you, Itamar.
Barry, can you see my screen?
Yes. We can see your screen. We see your pen as well. Perfect.
All right. Okay. Awesome. So, guys, you can see here there is a discovery, plan, proposal, and execution. Basically, Autonomous is going to take over everything for you so you can manage 1,000 businesses from home, collect a ton of money, create an insane value, and basically allowing the system to do what it needs to do. Discovery, if you remember, most of you know this, discovery in marketing means business needs analysis, understanding what the business has been doing in marketing and understanding how fruitful it was to decide what we're going to do next. So just imagine going into the system, punching in the business information. So their website, their name, and their phone number. And the system will auto-generate all this information for you. Via different APIs, we can go and check if they have a Google ad, and we can actually read the ad and see if it's good. We can see their ranking on the local pack. We can see the ranking in SEO in general, the ranking in Bing. Using our AI, we can calculate the conversion rate on the website, check how strong their CTAs are, see if they have social proof on the website, things you won't get from a regular report. We can obviously also get things from a regular report, like local listings. Are they doing social posts? What social they're on? And obviously, if they have accessibility, what Facebook advertising they're doing, if they're doing. Taking all this information together with additional information, we can ask you or the business using our voice API, just call the business and ask them, or just fall back to our niche-based defaults. So our niche-based defaults for average ticket price, our niche-based defaults for an LTV, and you can provide the monthly budget you think is good for Omega Locksmith. In 2 minutes, without you doing almost anything, we now capture the entire marketing status of the business, okay? And understanding what they're doing and what we need to do to improve it. So with one click on create a plan, you can go immediately into the plan. The system AI creates a full marketing plan for you. The full marketing plan includes obviously the budget, right? But it also includes the objectives. And the primary objective of each marketing plan is to 2x ROI from the existing ROI that they have. And we're actually doing an ROI analysis for them, showing them if we put a buck right now in marketing for them, how much is it going to yield? And if we put a buck after implementing this marketing plan, it's going to yield 2x or more ROI, which means for every dollar, they're going to get $2 back. And you already know that the way we do marketing is we divide the entire marketing landscape into 3 buckets: trust, traffic, and follow-up. Trust is everything that creates conversions: a better website, an AI chatbot, a voice AI, reviews, because it's social proof, right? People are not going to buy from a business that has 5 reviews. You need a lot of high-ranking reviews today. Check if the website structure is good, if everything is basically good to go for sending traffic that will convert on that website. And then traffic. Should the website focus on Google traffic, on Facebook traffic? Should they focus on SEO, on near me? Should they do all of the above, other things? And obviously follow-ups. What is follow-up? So imagine us doing a great job sending leads to the business, but the business owner is in the field working. They're not getting back to leads fast enough. What can we do? Easy. Now we have Boss automated workflows are going to get back to that business immediately, making sure they're fresh, sending them a link to book a meeting. Everything we can do with Boss or with the existing CRM of the business or implementing a third-party CRM. All of these options are relevant. But the system creates this entire marketing plan for you. You don't need to create it. One of the main things that we see today, members are calling us, even Umbrella Local members, calling their AEs and saying, hey, help me craft the marketing strategy. Help me craft a marketing plan, because you guys know this. You have the marketing experience, but a lot of you are not expert marketers, not expert marketers in the level of knowing everything about everything. This is cool because that's why you have Umbrella. Now, Umbrella is taking it a step further and saying, not only are we going to execute everything for you, we're also going to help you with your expertise doing the planning for you. So the full plan, the budget of everything, an explanation why we're doing each of those things. You can decide if you want to remove things or edit them, see the ROI analysis. And when you're ready to go, all you need to do is click publish, click proposal, and then we take it to the proposal builder. The proposal builder is basically taking the marketing plan and breaking it down to products. Instead of working like you work today in Umbrella, where you need to choose a product like paper result SEO and then do the markup, now the system is addressing the entire marketing plan, dividing it into different products. So for conversions, the online presence, website revamp, AI chatbots, AI voice bots for traffic, LSA, near me, or whatever the marketing plan suggested, right? The marketing plan that we saw before. You see the wholesale prices and you see how much you can mark up. For example, in this example, total wholesale price for the entire marketing plan is $1,800 setup and $634 monthly. And it's marked up to $3,095 setup and $1,579 monthly. But you can change all that. You can make it higher, lower, and you see the ROI calculation for the end customer changes according to that, right? How amazing is that? Think about it, just a few clicks and a full scope with immense value marketing plan and proposal is ready for the business. Once you're happy with that, you click publish proposal and it's going to send an amazing, beautiful proposal to the business. They punch in their credit cards, they sign, and then the system goes into execution mode. And again, unlike today, it's going to execute the entire marketing plan, not just a specific product. And it's going to execute the entire marketing plan based on what it knows it needs to do first. So, for example, if we need to do a website revamp and we need to implement a chatbot, the system will definitely do these things before it will start advertising or doing SEO, right? Because it wants to send traffic to a website that is already highly converting, not to a website that hasn't been optimized yet. So even the execution of the entire marketing plan is done by the system. Now you're sitting back at home, managing 1,000 clients. For every client, it takes you 5-10 minutes to get from the system a full discovery, full plan, send it, and let the system execute it. And from time to time, you come in and you do some oversight and you check everything is okay. How insane is this? Is an industry super duper game changer. Boss is already an industry game changer because you can give unlimited free bosses to everybody. But this is going to be something that nobody has. This is going to give you an edge, the Umbrella community an edge that no marketer on earth has today in any way. It's incomparable to anything else.
Guys, I've got several things I need to say here. Number one, I want everyone to recognize the genius of Itamar and the team that have created this, that this is something that is the vision of Umbrella. The 5-year dream is now happening in front of your eyes. Guys, right in the chat box, genius. If you love the idea that literally inside of your agency boss, you can discover everything about any business out there. It could create an automated plan of exactly what's required in order to grow that business. It will create a stunning proposal without you barely lifting a finger and will even execute on the entire marketing plan once the business has agreed to the plan. Right, God, look at the reaction. We must have 990 geniuses in the chat box. Absolute genius. Now, guys, several points I need to make. Number one, you're getting autonomous, i.e. Umbrella 3.0 for free. If you join getubos.com, one of the major bonuses that you're getting for joining right now, people are asking, what's the benefit of joining now? Well, you got many benefits. One, when 3.0 is live, you'll be spending $4,995 to get access. Today, you're getting access for a fraction. That's getubos.com. Number two, you're getting this on the house for free when it is released. You will not need to pay a red cent more. Number three, again, you've got the competitive advantage. You will be the first to have this system ready to go. That's number one. Point number two, guys, and this is literally a part of the dream that Itamar literally glossed over, but I have to emphasize the big news here is that because of Umbrella 3.0, you'll be able to manage 1,000 businesses. You literally could build a multi-million-dollar a month business all inside of Umbrella with practically needing anyone to assist you because the technology is doing 99% of the work for you. Guys, I want you to see the future here. The goal was to build a system that would be the unparalleled agency platform in the world, and we literally already way ahead of anything else and anyone else already. But this takes us into the stratospheres in terms of how far ahead we are of anything else out there. Guys, do you see this? Do you see how you can literally run a extraordinary agency all through Umbrella? People going absolutely bananas. And the third point I want to make is now you're understanding why Umbrella has invested millions to make this a reality. Yes, and you are the ones to benefit from this. And people going absolutely ballistic into it. Any comments you want to add to this?
I think we both covered everything. It's really going to take us to a place where even somebody with, I would say, just a little bit of marketing experience, somebody that understands that businesses need marketing, that businesses has been on a few of our trainings, understands a little bit the concepts on conversions and traffic, can now by themselves basically offer extreme value even to bigger businesses, providing full marketing plans and things that will blow away out of the water every agency out there that is vertical or trying to do this manually, and also with better pricing and better margins.
Guys, coming up very soon is Umbrella 2.1. Now, this is 2.0 you're getting today, but very soon is 2.1. We got some additional features that we didn't even mention today. So, for example, in 2.1, there will be an integrated system for Umbrella solutions for businesses for self-activation. So guys, think about that. What that means is when a business is looking through Boost, oh, I would like an SEO campaign. Oh, I don't have to pay up front. I only pay on a result. I want to activate it immediately. Guess what? They won't even need to reach out to you. They can self-activate, put in their credentials, and self-activate inside of Boost, inside of their boss system. We wanted them to be able to activate these systems inside of Boss, and beyond that, Itamar. This also applies to answering service systems such as those that our members have from AI Gen. So that's an additional feature as well. Perhaps Itamar, you can touch upon that. And the fact that there's going to be self-activation, this is humongous. Guys, when we talk about passive deals, we're talking about where you don't even need to speak to the business. Craig is going absolutely bonkers. He's having a boss moment, he says, for the ultimate time tonight, this afternoon, whether you are in the world. People going absolutely crazy. Itamar, what are your comments about this and the answering service and AI Gent as an example of something that can integrate inside of the boss?
Yeah, Barry, do you mind if I join with camera? Because some people are just asking.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, they want to see you on camera. You know what? It's getting a little bit cold before, so I'm just going to put a shirt on since the last time we met. So let me get mine on as well. Go for it, Itamar.
Yeah, so guys, it's very important to understand that, you have to remember the V3 in your head. You have to remember autonomous, and you have to remember the fact that we want to make life simple for you. There is only one reason Boss exists. Boss exists to help you sell more marketing solutions. Boss does not exist in a standalone universe. We're not a business operation, ERP, or CRM company. We are here for you, for the members. So what does it mean? It means that as fast as we can, we're going to start adding services that make sense. Not every service makes sense. Not every service should be acquired by a small business that does not understand anything about marketing by themselves. But an answering service is something that you probably would like them to just activate. In the same way they are able to call, SMS, and email via the boss, now they'll be able to flip a button and add an answering service according to the pricing that you set. A minute, $1 a minute, half $1 a minute, 30 cents a minute, and it will send a notification for you to finalize the prompt, but they would already have their credit card in the system. They will already be paying you, and you would just need to fulfill their existing order, which is much easier than selling, right? They're selling to themselves. And we're going to start with answering because we think it's kind of a staple product that a lot of small business needs. It is not so much performance based, right? So it's an always happy product. As long as the AI agent is answering the phone correctly, that's it. People are happy. And because we can integrate the AI agent, because AI agent is ours and the platform is ours, we can integrate AI agent directly to their CRM. So every time somebody is leaving a message or becoming a lead, it goes into their boss. And now they're even more dependent on the boss because the answering service is from the boss and the leads are coming from the answering service that it is the boss and everything is associated with you.
And of course, that's if you have AI agent. If you don't, then obviously this is not relevant, but that's the beauty of this. You can literally be promoting through Boost inside of the boss any service that you've got. So if you don't have AI agent, so this may not be relevant, but I think a lot of our members here, write in the chat box AI agent if you've got AI agent. I know a lot of our members do have AI agent. I can see here probably many hundreds of our members are part of AI agent. So guys, that is the key to this is that you'll be able to promote any service that you've got. And now when 2.1 comes out, you'll be able to do that automatically. They'll be able to get this inside of the Boost system, inside of their boss. You don't even need to speak to them. And what I love about this is, again, this is for certain services that really doesn't require a conversation. They just need to understand what is it that we're doing. And iGen is self-explanatory. That is super powerful. People going crazy about that, Itamar.
Another example is business listings, right? Business listings is basically completing a profile. And then we disseminate the information at about almost 100 online venues, Google, Facebook, but also a ton of others. So all you need to do is complete information. The end business can do that. You don't have to do that. And that's another $500 profit in your pocket, them onboarding themselves. Now, the cool thing is because they already provided some information to the boss about their business, we can take some of this information and already complete it in their onboarding. So imagine them clicking a button. Do you wanna expand your? Do you wanna get quicker on the first page of Google and be found on 100 websites for $45 a month? Yes. All right, click. And you see on your end, ling ling, right? It won't actually go to ling ling, but you'll see an invoice, a notification, and you have another buyer. So allowing the business some DIY with simple products would save you time, put more money in your pocket, and allow them to quickly move inside the system and see more value.
Itamar, when's 2.1 going to be made available?
So first off, after the release, probably the first month, we're going to get a lot of feedback from members, mini fixes. Some things might have bugs. The faster we grow, the more small issues we're going to have. We're going to focus all our time in just fixing those things very rapidly. So the system will be 100% stable. I imagine in June, we'll be released to start adding products. So I would say end of Q3, beginning of Q4, you will see more products being added to the platform.
Incredible, guys. All this is happening. And this is an example, Itamar. Can you just briefly just walk us through what's going on the screen in terms of like the activation of these new services? What's going on here?
So there are two ways to activate a service, right? This is using not the right screen. This is an old mock instead of the latest screen. As you can see, there is a little advertisement in yellow on the top, which says activate AI answering service, never miss a call. But it's another form of marketing in addition to the right side dashboard and the left side boost. Once somebody clicks it, if you can click it, Barry, then they already see what this provides. They see what they can buy, and they can click to activate. And they'll need to add their credit card into the system, and that will notify you that you need to set up an answering service for them. But that answering service would already be paid for. Now, if they're not sure about it, they can book on a demo, and obviously that will be booked with you, and that's a very, very warm lead.
And of course, when they do pay, they put their credit card. You're gonna be notified. You're gonna see that invoice in your own agency, boss. Pretty amazing stuff. And as you mentioned, Itamar, guys, this is an ongoing process. We've built the most insane system, but it's going to even grow with you. That's the beauty of this. And like we've spoken to a lot of our members and their businesses, but we recognize that there's going to be additional ideas as well. Because in the real world, when you're out there and you're selling and your clients are going crazy for this, there'll be requests. And guess what? We've got the team dedicated to this. As Itamar alluded to just a couple of minutes ago, we've got a large team that is dedicated to listening to our members, understanding what we can do to make it even better. We're on an utter crusade to create the ultimate agency. Remember, that has always been the vision over the last 5 years. And now we're at this situation where we're going out there helping you to crush business, to bring a lot of business, to make them dependent on you. And that's just going to lead to even new features that you will come up with that, despite our research and despite our efforts and in big team that we've invested in, there may be a feature here and there that you want, that will be a game changer. We're going to be adding those. And of course, you'll be getting those as well. So as what Itamar told us is that the initial month or so, the first month or two is going to be focused on listening to you. We've already seen the power of this, but listening to you to make it even better, even stronger. So if those are you, and by the way, what we won't be doing is adding 1,000 bells and whistles, because then it's just going to be like the other systems that are convoluted and simply don't work and end up in churn from businesses. So we will never, ever veer away from the vision to build something which is simple that businesses can use out of the box. That's one thing you can rest assured that we're going to be focusing on. But despite that, if there is a simple integration that works seamlessly within our system that businesses can actually benefit from immediately, Bob's your uncle. The team is on tap to make it happen. Itamar, anything you'd like to add, guys? Just to remind you, I cannot believe, Itamar, the reaction this is getting. I presume, though, you've been talking about this for the last 2 years. This has always been your dream. I know on trainings, you've always focused on where we're heading. Our members that have been with us for 2, 3, 4, 5 years have always heard you talk about the vision of this and how we're on a journey together. And that journey is reaching a fruition at this point with Umbrella 2.0. And now that journey is as simple as giving away bosses and making a ton more money. But the reaction here is insane. But anything you'd like to add in terms of this point in the team interacting with our members?
I think we covered what we need to cover. Guys, we want to hear from you. We know you have smart things to say. We know you have smart things to share. Your clients too as well. And we're going to focus on the things that we hear the most, right? Obviously, you will always have a client that wants something, that potentially most businesses don't want. So don't be upset. But we're going to cover the 80-20, which is going to help most of our members most of the time. And that's the most important thing.
And guys, 2.1, you're getting, of course, on the house. In fact, you're also going to get 3.0. We'll be talking about that as well. We've got more to go, guys. Just wait for the next update. This is a mother of all updates that you're going to be getting in 2.10, because we spoke, Itamar, about automation. Part of the boss system is that it helps the businesses with their messaging, of course, helps them with their bookings and their billing, but fundamentally it helps them with automation in a simple, seamless, integrated way. Well, guys, this is coming up also. We're creating automation templates. Remember what Itamar showed you before, that we have the ability to give businesses templates so that when they send messaging, when they create workflows or what I call automation, those things could be pre-built. Well, these automation templates are going to allow you to run these pre-built sequences for every prospect, lead, and client with a click of a button. This is super powerful for you as an agency, because now you'll be able to go after business to prospect 10 times more effectively, whilst you'll be getting the messaging from us. But these are also templates that can be used for businesses, reactivation, seasonal messaging, booking warm-up messaging, no-show messaging, and automations, birthdays follow-ups, PRAS leads follow-ups, whatever you want, we are going to be creating. So this is a huge development that you're going to be getting as well. This is coming up. So we're not just building haven't just built the most insane system, but we also are going to be creating templates within that. Guys, it's going to be as simple as clicking a button. All this is happening. And again, we're going live. The system will be going live April the 15th. That's why we are doing a massive, massive benefit for you today. It's just $695 times 3, saving you at least $1,000, if not $2,000 if you wait. And it is all yours today for just $695 today, saving a ton of money. Itamar, templates are there. Big news for our members.
We're also, we're also going to we're appreciating your support in our journey, in building this, in being part of our community. We appreciate it so much that we want you to be part of V2, not only V2, but V2.1 and get it for free. And V3, be one of the first people to ever work with an autonomous marketing agency and give us feedback on that. We feel that this is a joint venture to an extent. This is something we're doing together, we're building together, and you're a massive, massive part of that. So going back to a few more features that will be creating a lot of benefit for you is duplicate email and SMS templates from your agency account into any boss account that you want. So one of the things we know that you guys want, and we will have it as soon as we can, is the ability to sell more of your own services to businesses and provide them more value, not just resell umbrella services. One of those things is, for example, email and SMS templates. Just as an example, let's say you have 3 clients and you want to create something for 4th of July, something for Black Friday, and something for 2 more holidays. Now you can create template emails in your own agency boss. You'll be able to do that. And then decide, okay, I want to duplicate those templates, copy paste them into these and these accounts. So with the click of a button, you can take something that you created, immediately transfer it to any of the businesses under you and create immense value for them and also charge for that.
Wow. Guys, this is just an example. The same thing with automation, what we call workflows, from your agency account into any boss account that you want. So again, you can do the same thing for automations, and you can give this away. You can sell it as a service. That is incredible, incredible stuff. Really amazing, guys. All right, look, I can see, look, people are just asking Itamar, why are we releasing this now, guys? It's very, very simple. Because we want to get our members together in preparation for when we release this April the 15th. We want to bring the first people that join are going to have the biggest advantage on April the 15th. The biggest advantage, because you are going to be the first ones to go out there to be able to promote this. That means we are giving these away to businesses for free. That means that Itamar's quick fire strategies for getting you businesses underneath you, dependent on you, you will be the first ones. Basically, the way that this is going to work is that our members will get the beginner's advantage. You will be the ones. People that are joining now will be the first batch that this will be released to. So everyone that's coming in afterwards is going to be released in a later batch. Why? Because 2, we want to give our members a competitive advantage. And we know that we have a lot of people that are going to want to join afterwards. But we want to give you the absolute competitive advantage. That means you go out there first. And number 2, you've got the special pricing that you are getting right now, just $695 times 3, saving $1,000 or even $2,000. So those 2 things are imperative. Instead of us just releasing this and basically everyone in the world will be able to join, at that point, you don't have a competitive advantage. It was important for us that you are given this advantage. So again, we're going to be staging this so that as soon as you join today, you will be in that first batch as this is released. The others will have to wait beyond that, which means that is your time to go for the kill. So guys, this is something that was very important for Itamar and the Umbrella team, is that members that have been with us for years, many of our members have been with us for years, have been benefiting from the Umbrella platform for years. Those are the ones that should have the ultimate advantages. That's you. That's why we're doing this pre-launch right now. It's a big deal for our members. You've got that competitive advantage, which is why you want to join now. So if you join later, which you absolutely can, it will be more expensive. You'll be added in a later batch. That means you lose your competitive advantage and it's going to cost you more. So guys, this is the time to do it. Don't hesitate. Don't wait down the road. It'll be a huge mistake to do so. And as you can see by the reaction, I think you can tell by our reaction to what our members are saying, this is going absolutely bonkers. So again, make sure to take action today. It's more than just saving money. It's about getting that competitive advantage before anyone else. Itamar, that was something that was very important to you, to make sure that inner circle members, umbrella members that have really been part of our family for the last 3, 4, 5 years, that they are the ones that ultimately are going to benefit from this the most.
100%. As I said before, it's a joint journey. We're all trying to win in this market. We're doing it together. We're providing you, we're powering you, we're powering your agency. You're providing us feedback. We're getting better. You're getting better. And it's a joint journey towards excellence, and a joint journey towards providing value, and a joint journey towards making more money, which is great together.
Guys, there's a very important concept of perfection, right? Humans cannot receive perfection. The only perfection is God, but we can strive towards perfection, right? It's a very important, it's a journey. What Itamar keeps on using that term, journey in life, is a huge word. People don't use it enough. People's lives are static. People feel that they are living a static life that never moves. That seems to be what was, is, and what will be. I'm basically stuck in who I am based on what I was. That's who I am, and that's who I will be. Guys, we have we are responsible for our own futures, and we can change. And the fact that we strive for perfection, even though we know it will never be achieved, that is a huge thing. But when you have a company that's invested millions in achieving that perfection, that is a huge mission statement. It'll be a lot easier for Itamar to have said to us, you know what? Let's just release this and release that and do this in stages of just releasing different programs. No, the goal here is to build the ultimate platform. The various offerings that Itamar and Umbrella have created over the years was built in order to reach this crescendo, this moment right now that we have now got the ultimate platform. It's now here. It's yours. We're going live with it as a team. As Itamar says, as a team, as a community, we're going to conquer this market. And when Itamar says we're conquering, boy, are we conquering. We said this, remember, going back a year or two, going back with SBO, boy, did we conquer the market SBO. When we said we're going to conquer it with AI, oh my goodness, our members made inroads like they have never made before. When we said that we've done it with other systems, our members, through Itamar's leadership, have achieved amazing results. But this is way beyond that. This is not just an offering. This is the entire platform. This is what Umbrella was originally built to be able to do. So now you've got a combination of all those services that you can provide in a platform that now can be offered to any business to allow them to flourish, which is only going to result in those businesses being dependent on you. So this is the fruition. So Itamar, this is important that our members understand this is not an offering. This is literally the platform, the vision, the focus that we've had for 5 years. It's taken us a jolly long time to get to this moment. So our members that grab this moment and are part of this initial member group that's going to be going out there are not just going to have a competitive advantage. This is literally going to bring this out to the masses. And this is where Umbrella, that is already well known in business circles because of the success of our members, this is where the name of Umbrella and each one of our agencies is propelled forward. This is a major, major factor of any success we've had. We're going to multiply many times over Itamar. So this is not just some more deals that our members can get. We're talking about a multiplicity of deals that every member has the capability of getting.
Yep, 100%. It's a joint venture together.
Some quick fire points, guys, that I want to make, and then we're going to drill down and make sure that no one leaves today's webinar without your questions answered, because this is the moment that Umbrella literally takes. It's a fulfillment of a dream, and we're in a sensational position now with Umbrella 2.0. So one thing I want to emphasize, and Itamar, I want your input on this, is that, people have seen CRMs before. People have seen the strategy of giving away CRMs. There are companies that focus on this, being a SaaSpreneur, giving away SaaS, etc. Guys, we're not in the CRM business. We know what CRMs do. And as Itamar said during this presentation, CRMs are basically built to fulfilled by companies that are building them to fulfill multiple different needs for different verticals, different types of businesses. And so they build systems and build all kinds of thrills and spills, all kinds of bloated, hard to use as a result, because there's just so much stuff in there. Those CRMs generally become very hard to use. They're bloated, require teams to actually use. The bottom line is, and we know this as industry insiders, is as a result of the complexities of usual CRMs with all the bells and whistles, is that there is an incredible amount of churn, right? I don't want to go into any more detail, because we're here to tell you about Umbrella and what we're doing. But we wanted to make sure that we have something that there is practically zero churn. Not just zero churn, but maximum usage. Because we know if we have a system businesses use, you will make a ton of business from and ton of deals from that business. If the business doesn't use it, or they churn and want to use something else, you're not going to make any money from that. Which is why the BOS is a game changer, because it can help increase results for every business. It is literally just what they need, with no bells and whistles that they don't need. Simple to use. It can be up and running in 15, 20 minutes. Itamar, it's very hard for me to be able to express how much time was spent developing this, not just in terms of what the vision is, which is insane with the boost system that's incorporated inside of it, but also what we had to leave out, things that we built and then decided we're not going to add into BOSS to make sure that it's just going to be utilized, because we know if it's utilized, it's a game over scenario for our members.
I think it's I think anybody here who ever worked on a product, or actually ever worked on any plan that is meant to kind of fit a lot of people, understand that it's very difficult, right? It's very difficult to be in a place where you, on one hand, want to have all the functionalities that fit a lot of different businesses. And let's face it, there are many businesses out there that might have a little bit of different needs, right? There is a lawyer, then there is an accountant, but then there is a catering company or an HVAC company, or or a pizzeria, right? And they all need some automation, and they all need some sort of client management. They all need some sort of billing, but do they really need the same things? And you actually need to put a line in the sand on in your product thinking at the end of the day, and say, okay, this is the 80-20 of the industry. This is where I stop. Because the other 20%, sometimes the 20% can be 10% or 5%, but the other 20% has enormous amount of variations. Okay, so that process took a long time. And even today, it's based on data, but it's also based on kind of the feedback that we're getting from our members and the people we're talking to. The bigger we grow, and the more people you're going to give BOSS to, and the more feedback we get, you definitely see features being added, but you might also see features getting deprecated. Or I wouldn't say features, but I would say elements in features. I don't see a way where we don't need automation, a way where we don't need payments. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to be very, very cautious about the amount of features we're going to add, because again, we don't only want to make it simple for all businesses. We want to make it simple for you guys, right? If it's simple for you, somebody reaches out to you, they need some help, right, with working with BOSS. It's easy for you, to deal with it. You say, no problem, let me set it up for you. Or maybe you charge for it. Or maybe you just, see it as another opportunity to help them and ask them what's going on with their marketing, right? And then help them and sell more. It's a rapport building tool for you. So it's easy for you. It's easy for them. So back to Barry's point, a lot of time was invested in it, in thinking, obviously in building, and creating something that kind of is a fit all, a base to start with. And the more feedback we get from your clients, the more we can make it better and better.
There are systems that require support teams, that require the entrepreneurs that are giving away these systems to actually have and pay for a support team to be able to handle all of the questions that come in to try and handle and run the dance system, right? That's the level of complexity that businesses simply can't handle, right? The average mom and pop operations, the small businesses of this world, they simply don't want to deal with that. even if there was a support to reach out to, they just don't want to deal with that. Right in the chat box, get it. If you understand, businesses just don't want to deal. Who's got time? A dentist, an optician, a carpenter, you name it. Who's got time to sit on a phone or to deal with emails with support for something that doesn't work and they don't know how to use, right? They don't have time, guys. We are also reticent. We know that you also don't have time, okay? So look, let's say, guys, Itamar, just give me a second. I'll just get the cameras on. Give me just 1 second. Get your camera. I want to get my shirt off. This is heating up here right now. It's going absolutely berserk. I'm sweating pretty profusely here with the amount of excitement that we got here. I just get my shirt off. All right, I'm ready. If you want to put your there, your video is already on. All right, going absolutely berserk here. Itamar, anything else you want to add about this? I think we can just move on to the next slide because we've got a lot more questions. We're going, guys. We're going to dive in, and I hope, guys, that the cameras are stable. If there are any issues, just let us know. We'll turn the cameras off again if we need to. But I hope it's just stable. Right in the chat box, stable. If it's stable for now, sometimes go to webinar, it goes up and down. If it does drop, we'll just turn them off and we'll just continue orally. Ito, anything you want to add to this point?
No, let's move on.
All right. So you've noticed, like, when we shared this with our beta testers, with our initial members that we were sharing this idea for, there's some questions that came up. So just run through some of the things that you've seen people ask.
Yeah. So like, I think you already touched on the support side. The support is basically because you're white labeling the platform, then you're supporting your clients. There are two elements of support here. One is when you have just a few clients, right? A few users. Remember your growth trajectory is going to be in a way that, okay, let's say you're adding 10 businesses, you're giving them boss. From those 10 businesses, you're getting enough orders, so you're completely packed. Then you stop for a second. You're saying, okay, I'm getting a lot of marketing orders. I'm getting a lot of, these are very engaged people. I'm going to stop. If you're seeing that you're not getting a lot, you give boss to more people and more people. And then when you reach a point where you're seeing that your support capabilities, and remember, when I'm saying support, it's just every support question and every support interaction is, let me sell you something in marketing, right? That's the entire thing. It's creating rapport with that business. Every time you see that, then every time you reach that cap, then you have a choice to reach out to us, and we can connect you with the white label support company. And when you reach that size, you can easily grow with them, and they can support your client, and you can focus just on marketing. But when you're going through your first few tens of bosses, the idea of creating your own rapport and the idea of creating the rapport to generate more money by selling the marketing services, that's key. That's a way for you to understand their business and their marketing needs.
Guys, I just want to just jump in here, guys, because there's a little bit of a nuance here, and I want you to get this. There are CRMs, again, that you need a support team because there is just an amount of knowledge you need for the system is so great. You wouldn't be able to deal with it by yourself. That's not what we're talking about with the boss. You can handle it. But what Itamar's talking about, you got 30, 40, 50 clients. And it might be that you just want to bring in someone because, as Itamar says, when there is a question, you'll be able to handle it. And every conversation you have is a sales opportunity. That's huge. So you may want to handle it. Or you may want to bring someone in to handle it for you that can sell them on other services. But what we're saying is at that point, it's a business decision for you to make that you can hand it over to a third party. But that's a decision Itamar is going to be sharing and helping all of our members. And our team will be helping our members to find that sweet spot, that right moment where it makes sense economically for you to do and make that decision, right? But that's not something you need to worry about now. It's not something, the key right now is giving away as many bosses as possible. It's easy. You've got 20, 30, 50 bosses. You can handle it all by yourself. It's simple. You're going to fall in love with the process of having simple conversations that you can have with businesses. They'll be asking a question like, how do I create a reactivation campaign? That is your opportunity literally to go for the kill and help them explode their business in 3 or 4 minutes. There's limited things that the system does right now, but it does it brilliantly. And it's the things that businesses need. Pretty much everything else has been thrown out the door. Only what they need. You can handle it in minutes. And it doesn't take a technical expert to be able to do that. Anyway, tomorrow, extra points on the screen here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take the two last points together. What if we need a custom build? What if we need more features? So there are two situations, right? You're just going about your regular boss giving processes, right? And from week to week, you're getting more and more boss users, and those boss users come back to you and says, one guy says, I need this. One guy says, can you do this? Okay, let's call them feature requests. You submit the feature request, we'll give you a special section, and we review the feature requests all the time, and we prioritize them based on how many members and clients actually want those features. And we add them to the roadmap, and we will let you know if they're being added and when they're being added. Let's call it the usual business. Then there are special situations where you have, for example, you close the company, an insurance brokerage that has 500 agents, and they want the boss, assuming it can also do A, B, C, whatever it is, assuming it can integrate with their ordering system. Okay, I'm just throwing out an example here. This is an opportunity for both of us, from you and Umbrella, to do a lot of money together, and also falls under our fair use policy. What is our fair use policy? Boss was invented for you to give away for free as an agency, right? But if there is an opportunity to sell the CRM to a strategic account, we want to help you and work on this together, and everybody wins. We'll help you with the customization and the special build, but we'll also be involved in the money-making opportunity together with you on this, and you want us there because we can make it work and we can do the custom build that you want. So again, two different situations: the everyday feature request for small businesses, or a strategic that we're going to sell them a ton of CRMs with a special build, and we'll work on that together.
The opportunities here are endless, guys. We could be here for another 3 hours talking about the opportunities. We want to keep this as, as concise as we possibly can.
We haven't even touched that, Barry, by the way. And I know a lot of companies that do it. Yeah. And there are a lot of companies that do CRM implementations for big strategic clients, and we can give a better price, and we can make it much more customizable if you can bring some of them. It doesn't have to be 500 units, it could be 100 units as well, but it needs to be something meaningful, right? Let's call it a strategic client.
What sort of businesses would you be referring to? What would be a type of a strategic client? You gave one example. Give a few more if you can.
So anything that has, any business that has a lot of agents, and they want all the agents to get some sort of CRM, and especially focus on automations and follow-ups. So insurance, finance officers, real estate agents, salespeople,
network marketers.
Excuse me?
Network marketers.
Network marketers for established brands. It could be an ISO. It could be a consultation group. You guys know a lot of gurus. You know a lot of people in the IM industry. It could be in the healthcare industry. So, for example, there are many companies that have some sort of a fitness instructor guidance system where they basically churn out a lot of fitness instructors, and all of them are mini businesses. And each of those businesses needs a CRM, and they need a little website, for example. Now, remember, Umbrella also provides all the marketing solutions like you do. So for any company that we want to help basically today to take care of the marketing for all their agents or sub-accounts, we can do that very easily with Boss and with the marketing envelope that we provide.
Oof. All right, guys. Again, as we said, the opportunities here are utterly endless. We could spend hours doing this, and we could just keep on rolling. But I do want to try and keep this, as I said, as succinct as we possibly can. The key to your success is one thing. Remember the introduction that we said, going back now several hours ago. We said in our introduction very simply that we're going to be able to take over thousands of businesses, make them dependent on us in one single step. What is that one single step? Giving away bosses. How do we give away bosses, guys? Again, write in the chat box. This is it. The entire ability for you to scale your own agency multiply in massive ways. The way for you, if you haven't got enough traction, to get massive traction is one thing: giving away bosses. So we spoke on today's presentation of two ways that we can do this. The first, Itamar's got a strategy. I've seen this live in action. I've seen people that have never had traction in their business before with one of our other programs. We did it live and we had people getting and making deals within 2 days from nothing, from absolutely nothing. So we got a quick fire 30-day strategy. It just works. It works every time it's implemented. It will work for you as well. That is a simple, dead simple way that you literally could bring in tens, if not hundreds of businesses under you. It's the game changer. It is so simple. Everyone can do that. And Itamar, I know you are so excited about that because you've done that for other programs. It's worked to charm. We've done it with SBO, done it with other programs. Our members have achieved insane results from scratch because of this strategy. But this one is easier. This one is easier because we're giving stuff away for free. There's nothing to sell. We just want to provide insane value. Each boss is worth at least $3,500 a year. You're giving it away for free. How hard is it? It's easy to do this in terms of your local network, in terms of people you know, people you're associated with, people you know online, different groups, LinkedIn groups, Facebook groups, you name it. The opportunities here are literally the sky and above. And to be honest, our umbrella members, everyone that's here right now, you are getting a beginner's advantage. There will never be a better moment to be involved with Umbrella 2.0 than the here and now. Delaying it is a mistake. Other people will be carving their part of the industry. And let's think of it like this, guys. If all you did at the end of the day was to have 20, 30 businesses under you, that is an underwhelming result. I'm telling you now, if that's what you end up with, that's underwhelming in terms of your potential. But even if you did only have 20, 30 businesses that, 10% of them are asking for services, that would be making you thousands and thousands of dollars per month in your pocket. So the key is just giving it away. And the other way, we'll talk about the second way in just a second, Itamar, but perhaps just in terms of the quick fire 30-day strategy, your excitement and why you're convinced this is the fastest, easiest way to get started.
So guys, and I see it from members in the chat box asking, why do we need a strategy to give stuff away for free? I agree 100%. You don't, right? In sales, you need a strategy, right? Because you're trying, and especially with marketing, you're trying to articulate a value they won't see immediately, right? Because when you're selling, for example, an advertising company, you're saying you'll see the value in 2-3 months. So you need a lot of strategy to convince a person that yes, they should believe in you and join and put their money based on your promise, basically. But when you're giving away things for free, the issue would not be the strategy of giving it away for free. Although we have that for you set up, meaning I'm basically going to focus on Facebook groups, linking groups, and networking groups, as well as events. That's the easiest thing to do, except for friends and family and existing clients. That obviously you guys know how to do that. Cold email, easy to do as well. But when you do cold email, it requires some additional strategies to the list building. We'll talk about that, but the easiest thing is just groups, whether it's real groups in the real world or digital groups, to get kind of a mass appeal, mass request for boss. I think the issue, if we can call it an issue, or the challenge, won't be in getting people to say, hey, I want boss, would be for you to make sure that they use boss, right? That's what we want happening. And making sure they use boss is your chance of creating a sale. That's the perfect alignment, right? Because imagine this scenario. You're going on a Facebook group, and whether you're making a deal with the Facebook admin or you're just posting yourself that you provide free business operating systems to any entrepreneur that wants it, whatever real estate agent that wants that, or an automated marketing system for them to follow up with all their leads or reactivate all their leads for free. Remember, you don't have to focus on the boss. You can say, I'm giving away a free booking system, right? It has everything, giving away a free billing system, whatever works for that niche, whatever thing they need. You'll get a lot of hands raised up, and you'll send them and you'll create an account for them. And then you'll follow up and you say, hey, did you get the account? Are you set up? And some people would say, yeah, I am, but can we jump on a quick call? Can you help me with this and this? Of course I can jump on a quick call with you. That was the reason I gave you a free boss to begin with, wasn't it? Right? So immediately you go on a call, and within 30 minutes you have rapport. You went over, you made them happy because you helped them set up boss quickly, and you highlighted all your marketing offers on the boost and said, okay, when you need marketing help, if you want to grow, do you want to grow your business? Do you need more clients? Yeah, we do that. Right? Very nonchalant. Yeah, we
Yeah.
do that. Right? And the entire process, I don't think it's going to be difficult for you at all. I'm going to explain to you exactly how to do it. But what I'm saying is the strategy is not going to be about prospecting. Strategy, it won't be hard to find people who want free a business operating system, free marketing, free billing systems. A lot of businesses need that. I think the strategy that I'm going to focus on with you is that flip from a free account into a paid marketing client, right? There's a little flip here, but it's so natural because you're helping them.
Members are getting it, Itamar. Members are getting it. Let's go over like what the numbers are again. GetUboss.com. For anyone that hasn't yet joined Get You Boss, guys, you want to be in the first group. Do not hesitate. You want to be in the first group because you're going to get beginner's advantage. We're going out to market this as a community. The first batch that joins now will be in the first batch that gets the system when it's released April the 15th. And you'll be the first ones to go out to be able to grab boss businesses that are going to be dependent on you. Now, the second way, Itamar, just very briefly, we spoke about how we're going to be able to provide them with boss users, businesses that want the boss for $20. Now, the key here, guys, is that once you start the process and you go through the first 30 days with Itamar and you learn how to do this and you give this away, you will very quickly understand the value of your clients. You will understand, oh my gosh, that one client just brought in, they got the boss. He's already asked for X. She's already asked for Y. I'm making X amount of dollars from the get-go. I should give away more bosses. You will be able to compile very quickly a calculation of what the value of a boss user is. So when you see that and you say, you know what? I can buy actual boss businesses that want boss for $20. Heck, I want a ton of those leads. I want everyone to be in that situation so they realize as a business move, this is the most insane thing I can do to scale my business. So the opportunity here, Itamar, is just really get the ball rolling. Get the ball rolling in those first 30 days. Once you do, you can scale this. We can help you scale this. It's game over. Right in the chat box, me. If you want to get initial traction, see the results of your own eyes, see the value of a client worth $1,000, worth $2,000, worth $5,000, and then you have the opportunity to scale by continuing what Itamar is teaching you, but also you can get those boss businesses from us, right? That's it. We said we're going to conquer thousands of businesses together in one single step. That's the one step, and we've got you covered in training, but also we can supply you those leads and you will see the value of those leads very quickly indeed. Now let's just go over Itamar. Again, you've got the links on the screen. I just wanted to go over the screen again before that we showed in terms of what the potential here is. So let me just put it on the screen. Can you see my screen, Itamar? The sky's the limit.
Yep.
So guys, the sky is the limit with umbrellas. Again, we're talking about a scenario. And again, this is low ball stuff. Let's say you only gave away the boss to 20 businesses, right? That's all you did. For whatever reason, that's all you did. Maybe you've got other things in your life. You don't want necessarily to build an extraordinary agency. You're happy with a small group of businesses that are dependent on you. That is legitimate. We're not saying that that's wrong. That's maybe, it's a lifestyle question that you're going to ask
It's not just legitimate. It's a wonderful situation. I've been in that situation, a little bit higher, but it's a great situation. You live a lifestyle, you have a great lifestyle, and you make good money.
I agree with you. I agree with you. It's a decision for you to make as an individual, as a family, wherever you might be. But as many of our members are going to want a lot more than this. But let's say of those 20 businesses, only 2 want an SEO service at $1,000 a month. That's $2,000. Let's say 2 want a Facebook ad for $495 a month. That's another $890 in your pocket a month. We're now approaching $3,000, especially if they want a website revamp. and then three. And again, as Itamar said during the presentation, the same businesses may want multiple things. So this is like a legitimate scenario. Obviously, it's a projection, but it's a legitimate scenario. Maybe then two or three of the businesses are going to want AI Gen to answer their phone calls. We know from our own AI Gen members how many businesses want AI Gen. It is insane how much success that they're having. So at $400 a month, that's another $1,200 in your pocket. So we're now over $4,000 a month. Maybe they'll buy local ads, five of them. Maybe they'll buy LSA ads. That's literally taking us towards the $10,000 mark. And then perhaps they want website or need website accessibility, local listings, you name it. But very quickly, we're getting to over $10,000 a month in your pocket on recurring. And that's not even talking about the one-time payments. So guys, with a limited sort of giveaway, remember, conquering businesses in one single step by giving away the boss, even if you only had 20 businesses, the numbers could be extraordinary. Now, this is going to build up over time, right? Because the longer they're using the boss, the more services they're going to need, which is throwing out over time. This could grow and grow and grow. Now, if you think about if you did this then for 50 businesses, so you'll be 2.5x and you'll be around the $25,000 a month. The reason why it's not $25,000 is because like 5 who want AI Gen, we couldn't three. They want AI Gen, we couldn't have times it 2.5 and get to 7.5. So the numbers here are a little bit less than what they actually could be. $25,000 in your pocket a month, not bad, right? That's if you just give away to 50. If you gave to 500, then the numbers get absolutely bonkers, and that's the potential here. Itamar, giving away bosses, the single one step, give away the bosses. The rest will follow. And that is the key to this, giving away bosses. There's nothing more to this strategy other than that. Anything you want to add? Because that's it in a nutshell. If you've been here 2.5 hours, you want to understand, okay, what do? You do one thing, give away bosses. That's it. Don't worry about anything else. Just give away bosses. The money will flow. The businesses will reach out to you. The opportunities open up. The sky is the limit. Itamar?
I agree 100%. That's it. That's the strategy. We're gonna go through it like an onion, right? Give away, follow up, or receive the request, rapport, switching to sales. What happens when they book a meeting from you? All the setup, but eventually at the end of the day, it's just one thing. Here is the boss or a feature of the boss, right? Depending on what they need, and it's free. And that's the anchor. And Inside Boost will promote you, and then you'll get more and more orders, and will help you create rapport. So many times I think you'll actually give boss and immediately sell a bundle because it's going to be kind of a follow-up situation. But in essence, that's all you need to do. But I remind you also, it's not just boss. If a business just needs a billing solution, don't try to push boss. Say, look, I'm going to give you a billing solution. I'm also going to give you a business operating system. You don't have to use it, but it's going to help you do much more. We're going to help you get many more clients and make much more money, okay? Here's the billing solution. I'm going to show you how to use it. That's it. But that's enough, because every time they go to create an invoice, they see, oh, you want to grow your business? Do this. You want to do this, right? They'll see all the boost and dashboard promotions in front of their face. And we know businesses always want to grow.
That's the ABC of businesses. Itamar, if they've got other services to sell, if you've got any other services you want to sell it. Put it in the boost. Remember, the boost is customizable, 100% customizable. So if you've got umbrella solutions, stick umbrella solutions. If you don't have umbrella solutions, you can also add the solutions you don't have and then join afterwards if you want a program. Now, those of you that have got UPA, UL, you are in an insane position because you've got access to everything for a fraction of what if you bought it a la carte. You've got access to absolutely everything. So you could be promoting absolutely everything, right? But those of you that don't, you can join individual programs a la carte later on based on the needs of the business, guys. So this is an absolute, leveler for all of our agencies. Because those who are able to invest, are able to get access to everything, joining UL or UPA, got access to all of our programs, or the vast majority of them. So you saved a lot of money in that process. A lot of you are generating a lot of deals already. You're doing fantastically well. well done to you. But for those of you that were unable to invest in absolutely everything, so now you can join a la carte as you need based on what the businesses want from profit. Now, at some point, when you are making extraordinary roads, you may decide, you know what, I should join you, L, because I'll be saving money by getting access to absolutely everything. Again, that's a business decision for you to make at the right time that it makes sense for you. So you're in an unbelievable situation. But again, you can add other services, even non-umbrella services. Now, I guess the question is, Itamar, why would you allow our members to sell services that aren't even powered by umbrella?
Because we want them to grow. That's the core, right? It's a win-win. It's a win-win. If you're using Boss and if you're using Umbrella to sell your services as well, and that's making you more money, you're gonna stay with Umbrella. If you're gonna stay with Umbrella, you're gonna sell more Umbrella products. Umbrella wins as well. It's a trick I learned a long time ago. Actually, somebody from PayPal taught it to me. I forget the actual incident, but I asked them, why are you doing that? Like, this doesn't go directly back to PayPal. And he says, look, we're a market leader. Everything that we promote in terms of online payments, we already know 50% of it goes back to us. So we promote online payments. So obviously Umbrella is not as big as PayPal, but that's the way we see it. If we help you grow, it will get back to us. The same way, if you help another business grow, it will get back to you. The law of reciprocity is not just a nice thing you can say in a party. It's 100% a reality. You cannot be in a situation when you create value and a portion of that value doesn't come back to you. So that's the long answer to why we want you to be able to sell anything that you want to make as much money as you can using the Boss.
Now, remember, guys, that there's really two versions of Boss. Boss that we're giving away to businesses that has its own ecosystem. It has the boost section in there for them to reach out to you in order to generate more deals for you. But you're also getting an agency Boss. Now, there are some nuances. There's some differences between them. Obviously, everything's in there in order to benefit you. But Itamar, perhaps you can just briefly explain what is they have in common. What does the agency boss, what does it have that obviously that the other business bosses don't have? What do business bosses have that the agency boss doesn't have? So our members absolutely get this. But guys, don't fret over whatever Itamar is about to answer. You'll see it with your own eyes as we release it. Again, the link to join, getuboss.com. Join right away. Itamar, if you can do me a favor though, I can see that it's getting a little bit choppy again. I think we can just jump off the video just for a minute. We're going to try and get it back on again a little bit later, if we possibly can, as we close this up. But I suggest we do actually try and turn our videos off if we can.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty easy, guys. So what you have in Boss, maybe, I don't know if you have the recap screen, Barry. Cool, Barry, thank you for putting the slide on. So the agency Boss basically includes everything the Boss includes and more. So the Boss includes the regular Boss for businesses, includes unified inbox, call, SMS, and email in one unified inbox. You get that as well, including the templates, including the automation workflow assignments directly from the unified inbox. You obviously get the enhanced contact management. It's like a CRM inside Boss to manage all your contacts and have more filtering, see what everything that is going on with their subscriptions, with their invoices, everything that you need. Integrated booking system, unlimited events that you can create, workflows to remind people to show up to the meeting, workflows for no shows. And like we said, it's integrated directly into your enhanced contact management. So anybody who books an appointment will show up on your contact management system. And it's also connected to the sub accounts that you're going to give away, because every time somebody goes to Boost and chooses a marketing tool, then a marketing solution from you, it's going to book an appointment with you. Obviously, you have automated marketing workflows. As we make the workflows, we might decide to fork this development and make the workflows more enhanced for you and have more complex features for you as marketers and keep it simple for the business. We're not sure yet. We could just do some sort of onion situation where they will have more options in the workflow, but they won't have to use it. But you're getting everything that they're getting, at least. Flexible billing. So beyond your ability that you have today to bill for connect your own Stripe and use your own white label billing through our system to bill for umbrella products, mark them up. So let's say a paper result, the CEO mark it up to $1,000 a month and sell it and collect $1,000. And we automatically remit the payment to you, to your Stripe account, and save part of that payment for the vendor. So you're going to have that as well. But in addition to that, you're also going to have flexible billing like businesses have in the Boss, which means you can create invoices and subscriptions to whatever you want, like you couldn't do before in Umbrella. So let's say you want to do a $1,000 a month consultation fee to be a fractional CMO for a company. Fine, just create a $1,000 subscription or invoice $1,000 every month. You want to create a bundle of our services together with some of your own services, or maybe even a third-party system that we don't even use, or maybe something that is unrelated to us, like ERTC or insurance or whatever you want to sell, okay? You can do all that through the billing system. You can just look at it as your billing system for anything that you need. But then that's recapping everything that is the same for you and for businesses. What is not the same are a few features. Obviously, the boost. You have the boost control. You have the CMS to add to the boost, whatever CMS meaning content management system, to basically decide what services to add to the boost, what to write in the boost, what your client will see, what your sub account will see in the boost, whether it's on the dashboard or in the main boost section. You are the white label owner. You're the owner of the master account, which means you decide on the white label. It's white labeling the links, the logos, everything would be, all sub accounts would be under your white label. So let's say, for example, your berryagency.com, that would be the URL for all your sub accounts and also the logo. So you're also able, obviously, to open unlimited sub accounts and give them away for free under your white label, which is something the business cannot do. And of course, you'll be able to sell umbrella marketing services, which the business cannot do because they don't have access to the marketing services. They are buying them from you, which is the whole purpose of creating the Boss, right? So a lot in common, but obviously, as an agency, you have all the reseller and marketing and white label elements that the end business doesn't need and will not get anyways.
Itamar, while you're talking that, there's literally a deluge of questions been flying in. We're going to get to those questions in a minute, guys. I just want to do a quick recap because that's what a lot of our members are asking. And some of our members now are on the verge and need to make a big decision. This is a big decision that you're about to make because we are about to go live in just a couple of weeks' time. And when this is released, members that are joining first are going to get a massive competitive advantage. You are the first ones that be able to give away the bosses for free. And that is the biggest benefit of them all. So let's just recap briefly what's going on here, guys, and why you need to join right now. Meanwhile, Itamar, if you could just look you through all the questions. And guys, what I'm going to do at the end of this little 2-minute segment here is I'm going to ask anyone that has had a question unanswered. I can see Itamar's been literally writing and typing for the last 2.5, 3 hours, nonstop, answering questions. But those who he has been unable to get to, I will request in a few minutes, write your do or die question again. I apologize. Simply, we got the two of us here, a member of our team out here as well, helping as well. But it's literally with 1,000 people on a webinar, it is near impossible to deal with every question. So here again is a synopsis. Here is what's happening, and the time to make a decision has arrived. So number one, for joining right now, you've got a VIP early bird session benefit. And that means instead of joining for $3,000 at the end of March, or starting from the 1st of April, $4,000. If you wait for V3, needing $5,000, you're joining for a fraction of the price. Number two, you're getting V3, IACA, autonomous. You're getting it for free. This is a massive, massive benefit. You will be saving yourself thousands of dollars by joining now. You will not be invited to invest in 3.0. It is yours. You've seen what it is. You saw how powerful it is. People were knocked off their chairs when Itamar revealed it. It's yours if you join today. Number three, this is a massive benefit right here, right now. You are not going to be limited with the amount of accounts you give away. We quite easily, in the future, could be talking about giving away tens or maybe 100. You've got unlimited accounts today. That is a huge benefit. So again, you've got unlimited bosses to give away. The agency OS internal scale system Itamar just referenced again a few minutes ago. It's all white label. You've got boost control, which means that you could be selling any of your offerings that you have from Umbrella or any other offering that or any other service that you want to promote. We've got training, including quick fire landing tens, hundreds potential of businesses in the first 30 days. And you're getting V3 for free. All that for just $695 today. 695 times 3, saving yourself $1,000 if you wait. Saving $2,000 if you wait any longer. Saving $3,000 if you wait for V3. Again, the link getubos.com. Getubos.com. We have so many members, guys. They've gone to save.getubos.com if you need help. I just highly recommend that you do not just rely on save. If you can, join at getubos.com. Getubos.com. I mentioned about an hour ago that it went absolutely bonkers. I stopped refreshing. I'm going to start diving into our internal boss and take a look at our members that have joined. In the meantime, Itamar, perhaps just share your thoughts. If there are questions that have been flying in, I know there's a lot of questions. Perhaps just start with your first question. I'm going to try and get the questions together as well. But you know what, guys? Let's make it easier on Itamar. For those of you that have not yet joined, that have not had a question answered, first of all, apologies. 1,000 people, it's impossible to handle everyone. But this is what we're going to do because you're dedicated. You've been here for literally 3 hours to be with us today. What we want you to do is copy and paste your question starting now. Those are the questions we're going to answer quick fire starting now. So Itamar, just look at the screen and look at the copy and paste. Let's just start from there. So these are our most dedicated members that have been here for hours and are copying and pasting their question in now. All right, so Itamar, your initial thoughts, and then we're going to dive into those questions as people are populating them right now.
I see a lot of technical questions coming in. Barry, you want me to touch on those as well?
Whatever you feel is that you want to deal with.
So I want to deal with all of them, but we don't have time. So people are asking like good questions about unified inbox, SMS. How does SMS work? Do you need to bring your own Twilio account? No, we create the Twilio for you. How do you do 10 DLC? Or how do you do the regulatory package to send SMS? It's very simple. In the system, you will see a section that requires you to provide the information needed from Twilio, whether you're in the United States or a different country. And depending on the country, you might require different information. Usually it's, identification information. And then we submit it to Twilio. And then once Twilio approves it, which is between usually a week to 2, and in the meantime, you can use emails. And then you'll be able to do a 2-way SMS conversation with anybody that you want. Buying a number is immediate. Sending emails is immediate. You just connect your G Suite. So everything about the unified inbox is super fast and easy, except for texting, which is just a regulatory requirement by the different countries that we need to go through. But it's super easy because we take care of the heavy lifting, and all you need to do is provide a little bit of information. When you send an invoice, is it just a PDF, or can people click on it and pay? They can click on it and pay with a credit card. It's an invoice that can be paid. The same questions, pretty much the same question on subscription. Yes, same. You can send a link for somebody to register into a subscription. Can I, as an agency, do the above addition to billing for umbrella solutions? I will resell. Are you able to create invoices and subscription for anything? Yes. Oh yeah, yes. Excuse me, I misunderstood the question. Basically, the person is asking again: Can we bill for anything that is outside umbrella? And I think Barry and I touched on it a few times. Yes, of course we do.
Why don't you start handling what you think are like the biggest questions that are coming in?
They're all good questions. I don't see a big question. Most of them are technical questions about the system. There is a question. There is something that I want to touch about from the questions that we got a lot of questions. We have a lot of technical questions, and we have questions about marketing and about getting clients. And I actually want to touch on that because I think that's kind of something that relates to everybody, right? Some people have technical questions about SMS, some people have technical questions about billing, but everybody wants to get more clients. So I want to take a minute and maybe if I can share my screen, Barry. I don't know if you guys can see my screen. Let me just grab it. I'll just grab it. Just a second. Share, make, presenter.
Itamar, whilst you're doing that, guys,
Barry, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen. Guys, I just want to say when Itamar is about to share what he's about to share, I want to know in the chat box, whilst he is talking, for those of you that are on the fence, that haven't yet grabbed this, why would you want to spend $1,000 more in a couple of weeks or want to spend $2,000 more when we release 3.0 where you can get it right now, 3.0 without spending anything else? If you're on the fence, people been here Itamar for 2 hours and 55 minutes. If you are on the fence, I need to know in the chat box why you're on the fence, and let's make a decision, because literally we're going to give this another 10 minutes and then we are done. So guys, if you're on the fence, write in the chat box why you're on the fence and we can try and help you, whether it's suitable for you or not suitable for you. We're trying to answer those questions. But guys, D-Day has arrived. A decision moment has arrived. It's now or never. We're going to give this 10 more minutes. Itamar, share what you have to share, and then we're going to start wrapping this up.
Yeah, and we still have a ton of questions that we can go through. And guys, I see, Kent, if you can help people that are looking for a way to talk with people in the chat box, I just put save.getubos.com in the chat box for everybody. So for those of you who are looking to talk with the team about joining, or you have any questions about your subscription, like I see here in the chat box, and please click on that and book a time with the meeting. They'll get with the teams. They'll get back to you super fast. What I wanted to say, and guys, focus on me. I know we've been for 3 hours, but this would give you what I'm going to tell you is I was planning to tell you in the training, but I see so many questions about this. First off, we all agree. Barry, can I share my camera, or is it
Sure.
too many people
Sure,
still?
sure. As you see.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Matthew, because of the choppiness, told me that he's now using a GoToWebinar integration instead of the Zoom one, so hopefully it'll be a little bit a little bit more stable.
Okay. If you see that I'm coming in choppy, just let me know, guys. So what I wanted to share is, first off, the boss is all about selling marketing services, right? This is it. I want to recap on this. We have a section called Boost, right? And Boost is the section that is going to promote all your marketing services, and while promoting your market and basically help you get sales, right? This is it. This is what we want. This is the business. Boost on the right, there are marketing services that we can decide. We have a content management system on the back end. We set up the marketing solutions that we want. We can put here anything, even things that we don't still have from Umbrella, and buy them from Umbrella when somebody actually wants a solution, or we can put solutions that Umbrella doesn't even provide, like I know some of you are putting in. And of course, we have the Boost section itself where you can market everything. Now, people ask me, giving away boss, do I need to give, how do I give away bosses? Now, and some of you are saying that it's super easy. I'm going to tell you all about how to give away bosses in LinkedIn groups and Facebook groups and give it to your friends. But I want to remind you something really, really important. And this is Barry always telling me to be benefit driven, okay? So I'm going to teach you how to be benefit driven, because that's the way you sell. First off, understand what the business wants. You're not in the business of selling CRMs. This is a Trojan horse for you. You're in the business of giving bots to take over a business so they'll buy marketing service from you, right? Maybe they don't need a boss. Maybe they just need a booking system, right? How many people use a booking system here? I use a Calendly. I use a booking system, right? How many people use a booking system to book appointments? A ton. A lot of people are writing me in the chat box right now, okay? So the system has a booking system in it. Not every conversation should be around the full boss. Oh, you need a booking system? No problem. I'm going to open a boss for you. Yeah, it has many more features. Yeah, you can also bill through it. Yeah, you can also do automated marketing. You can also follow up with people who don't show to your booking. Yeah, I'm going to tell you all about it. You need a booking system? No problem. I'm going to set it up for you. You're talking with somebody else. They need a payment system. They don't need a booking system. they're opening a business, or they're upset with their existing payment solution because it's clunky, or it's super featurey like QB and has too many bells and whistles, and they just want a simple way to create invoices and subscriptions, then the benefit for them is answering their need, right? It's not about pushing the boss. It's saying, yeah, no problem. I have a payment solution for you. Yeah, it does invoices. You can brand it. It does subscriptions. It follows up with all of your non-payments. You can see all your all the people who didn't pay you, automatically follows up with them. It's the best payment system. Going to open up for free for you. For free, really? Yeah, for free. And guess what? The same system also includes automated marketing and a unified inbox. And then a ton of businesses, a ton of people, including myself, and I'm sure including you, want a unified inbox, right? How many people want SMS, phone calls, and text in the same inbox? Everybody, right? Today what you're doing, you're going to Gmail, and then you're going to your text. If you're doing it through the phone, then you're using 2 apps, and then on the 3rd app you're calling, but it's not unified in one view. You can't look today at a client, excuse me, this is running too fast. You can't look today at a client, go in to Raya and see a conversation and see your entire conversation, your SMS, your email, and your phone number. That's a benefit. A lot of businesses find it hard to find a good SMS platform, a unified inbox platform. Not everything is about a full boss. The benefit needs to meet the need. And then some businesses have growth issues, right? And you can tell them, yeah, no problem. Let's start with a reactivation campaign connected to our automated marketing. How much is it? It's free. Okay. That's it. They're like, yeah, sure, let's install it, right? That's how we got leads. You saw our ads. All our leads were around, this is a system to boost your revenue. This is a system to grow your business. Businesses, small businesses, you, me, everybody, we want benefits. We are not feature driven. We want benefits. Our benefits as businesses is making more money. We don't care about the system. It's not about the system. The boss is a Trojan horse to get inside the business. The boss is a free calling card that is better than 10,000 calling cards. The boss is your way into a conversation and your lock-in of a business and your ability to advertise them nonstop. That's the boss and the boost. And that's why it's so easy, because any person you'll talk to, most people that you'll talk to, unless they're a big business that already implemented a bunch of things, and even then they're upset with some of their solutions, have one of those issues: a communication issue, a billing issue, right? A booking issue, an automation issue, right? They don't even know it's an automation issue. They're just leaving money on the table. They say, I have this advertising agency doing lead gen for me, but I don't have time to get back to those leads. Or really, why don't you implement an automated marketing solution to follow up with them automatically? Right? I'll give you one. So everything is benefit driven, and the benefit is making more money fast. So that's why it's much easier. You don't have to focus on giving people a full boss, just simple. Focus on, oh, you need this? Sure, here we have it. Even if they don't use all the features in the system, we just want them to be hooked. As far as we're concerned, they can only use the booking feature. We don't care. Give everybody just a free booking feature, free booking system, right? It doesn't matter. Guys, give me a yes in the chat box if you understand what I'm saying, if you understand the marketing tactic behind it. I think people get it. But Barry, I think that's something that is touching on a lot of questions around marketing, a lot of questions around boss, a lot of questions around support also. Think about it as a free benefit bag to answer a lot of business needs.
Itamar, I've got a request. If you can just put it on the slide, please, so people can see again the link to join with the synopsis of everything that they're getting. If you can just put it back on that slide, I appreciate it. Guys, I want to get everyone back here. I know we've been here for 3 hours, but we only have 81% or so people that are active on the screen. We can see you. You're not active. Those 19% are not active. We're going to have a final 5-minute powwow, and we're going to close this down. But I want everyone back on this screen. Yes, you that's on the email. We can see you. We need you back here for the last couple of minutes. We're up to 93%. Guys, I need you back here for the last couple of minutes. Guys, we're up to 94%, but I still see you on your email. You need to come back. You that's on YouTube, no, this is where you need to be. All right, so I can see you. This is the all new, brand new GoToWebinar, guys, right? Brand new technology. All right, I just got a message that this is a better video than what we had before. After all that, Itamar had been using an integration with Zoom, and now look at this. Apparently, this is a little bit better. Guys, there's a couple of things I want to say because we're about to close this down. And this is super important for absolutely everyone. We are in the business of helping you generate sales. Nothing else. That is the only thing we are here for. That is our only mission statement, to build the greatest umbrella marketing agency platform out there that's built to help a regular, simple person, just a regular kind of person, to be able to generate sales. Now, there's several paths you could travel in order to do that. One is we could teach you how to sell, and we could be here till kingdom come, and we may not be able to succeed with 80% of our members. That's one thing we could have focused on. And that would have been a cheap way of doing it, by the way. We just would have trained you, made it exciting about how you can join programs, about you can sell more. But instead, we focused on one thing for 5 years. Everything that you've seen up to now in 5 years has focused only on this, to help you make sales, generate a ton more business without having to sell yourself. The system, we've said it now for over the last 3 hours, non-stop. Give away the boss. That's all you need to do. Give away the boss. Once you've done that, they are hooked. Itamo just went over the different types of businesses, the different scenarios, when and if, where they're going to want it, if they want the whole package, part of it. But once they're hooked, you've got them hooked into the boost system that's going to bring you sales. That's it. Now, I've got a secret for everyone. We didn't mention this for 3 hours, but we're amongst our closest friends. I want you on your email. I can see we're down to 81%. Someone disappeared on me. I need you attentive. Yes, you. Guys, here's the thing that I'm going to share with you. It's a secret, and you're going to thank me that you've been here 3 hours and 6 minutes, but I need everyone back here. I'm not going to tell you the secret. I'm waiting for everyone to get back here. I'm going to 5 more seconds. You know what, Itamar? Those who are not attentive, they've missed out big time. Listen to this, guys. When you join, listen carefully. You'll be invited, and this is the one question I've seen repeatedly, but we did not answer. But amongst our closest friends, I can answer it right now. Guys, one question everyone's asking is, but I don't have all the umbrella service or many umbrella services to sell. Right in the chat box, how many umbrella services do you have to sell? Right in the chat box. I can't even see the answers, Itamar, because it just doesn't scroll anymore after like 10,000 comments.
Yeah,
I can't even scroll. I think I need a new computer after today. But I'll tell you this, guys. Itamar, you can see the answers. I can't. When you join, you can get your hands on 10 umbrella services, and we're going to give that to you for free for 90 days. It's on the thank you page. If you haven't joined right now, this is your time, and it's the final point. There's only a few of those spots left. Those joining later are most probably not going to see that page. You'll understand why on the thank you page. It's yours. It's the ultimate benefit, which means now, not only do you have the boss to give away, you've got the services to be able to provide by Umbrella, powered by Umbrella, and it's yours for being a 2.0 member. So guys, that's on the thank you page. I highly recommend you grab this right away. Some members ask questions. I asked before, people on the fence. We have people saying financial problem. Guys, I'm not going to interfere. If someone's got a, you guys are going to be the decision maker about what you can afford, what you can do, what you can't do. But I will tell you one thing. I was in 6-figure debt. I had a dream that I was going to build an online business, but I was in multiple 6-figure debt. I was about to lose my house. I had literally nothing. I had no idea what I was going to do other than I had an online dream. And Itamar, I can see you got a problem there with the website. If you just keep it on the PowerPoint there with the link.
I wrote, I think, no, but I did write something. Let me just, yeah, and it's fine, Bear, please continue. I'll find a way to fix it.
All right, you get back on the PowerPoint. But guys, I just want to say the following, guys. I was 6 figures in debt. I literally was at 6 figures. You can press pause, by the way. If you need to search something, press pause, and then you'll be able to still search. I was 6 figures in debt. I went and I begged. and I brought an investor in, and I said, this is my vision. I need to travel halfway around the world to meet J. Conrad Levinson. This is my direction I have to go. I just recognized it. I had this intuition, and I got an investor in. I gave up 40% of my, in fact, it's not true, 50% of my business to him. I retained 40%, and I got another investor to give me some more money to pay for the mortgage I hadn't paid for 3 months. And I gave away 10% of RS before I even began. Guys, it took me 6 years to buy them out so I could actually become the re-owner of my own company, which I built with my own hands. Guys, I had a dream and nothing was going to stop me. So I'm not telling anyone what to do. You've got to make a calculated decision based on what you're able to do, what you're not able to do. But guys, if you've got a dream, you want a digital agency, you want to be able to supply amazing services to businesses, you want to change business lives, and you want to be able to crush it, you've got the opportunity. It's just 695 today. Then, of course, it's 2 more further payments. You got 695 times 3, saving you a ton. And I'll tell you something else. There is a way. If there's a will, there is a way. So anyone that says, I can't, I recognize that, and maybe you can't under your present circumstances. But there is, if there's a will, you can find a solution, which is why we are offering this right now to you. Itamar, as we start closing this down now, I can't even see the comments, but perhaps if you have anything you want to share, again, what you see on the website there, you try and go to ubos, Itamar, what are you showing us?
No, I'm showing you the Save Me. So for people that want to talk with the team, for people who have questions, for people who have questions about pricing and splitting payments and all those things, you can talk with our team by going to this link. I put it in the chat box as well because something didn't work with the forwarding of the save. So you can go to this link and get and basically go through it and then book the information that you need from there.
Absolutely wonderful. And I would say one other thing is, it's, I'm not going to go there in terms of like on a personal level of things that that both Itamar and I have sacrificed over the last, a considerable amount of time, and even over the last couple of days, to be here, to be part of this, to make sure that we're able to share this with our very best members. It's an absolute privilege to have been able to have done it. I just want to tell you that. And you probably noticed during the course of today's webinar that, there's been moments that I've been emotional. There's times that you've heard Itamar more animated than I think anyone has ever heard him inside of Umbrella. I don't think anyone's seen you as animated as we've seen you today, Itamar. And there's a reason for it. Because when you have this goal, you have a vision, and when you sort of hit that mark, it's a wonderful place to be. But I want to tell everyone here before you think, oh, that's it. 2.0 is the end of Umbrella, and that's the final destination. It is not. It is not. This is a significant, massive step, a 5-year plan that's taken, not just as it hit fruition, but it succeeded with everything that it set itself up to do. But there is a ton more, because we will make sure that every Umbrella member has an unparalleled advantage with everything they do inside of their agency. And that is an ongoing pursuit. It is work out of love and out of dedication to our audience, and making sure that you will always have an unparalleled advantage, but not just an advantage, but the ultimate advantage. Today, giveaway bosses, you're going to bring in deals. That's it. Tomorrow, with 3.0, we're going autonomous, absolutely autonomous. And that is an amazing place for you to be. So you could actually handle thousands of clients all inside your cockpit as a solopreneur. So the future is unbelievable. And you that have joined right now are part of the future of agencies. And I want to thank every single one of you that's trusted us and trust us in the last 5 years. And beyond with RS and with Umbrella for the last 5 years. Itamar, without our members, we would not be able to be where we are today to build this incredible system. But our members have trusted us when all we had is some services that they can supply to businesses. And then we help them with their branding. But that was a limited type of thing that we could do. Then we brought in more sophisticated programs, AI, that got our members additional advantages, but it was still localized individual advantages. We created some amazing training inside of the portal. We're able to galvanize everything together. But now the platform has hit a crescendo. This is the moment where we're not just giving you another thing, we're giving you literally everything that you've got and everything you see from Umbrella. It's now 5, 10, 20, 100 times more powerful. That's where we are. And with our members, Itamar, as a CEO, perhaps you just leave us with, or any other comments you want to make. With our members trusting us at the very beginning, when we started small and we just, had some ideas that we wanted to share with them, and it resonated with our audience, and we supplied an amazing service. Our members fell in love with you, Itamar, with Umbrella, but they trusted us. They didn't know Umbrella for Madam, no idea, but they trusted us, and it's because of that trust we are where we are today. So it's just a wonderful synergy between what you've done, what they've done in support of you. And obviously, so many of our members have got so many great results over the years, but now it's allowed you to invest insanely into 2.0. Guys, you have no idea what it means when Itamar has invested in this. You have no idea. One day, I'm telling you, I'm going to write a book about this, Bleenet. I'm going to try and write a book about this. Absolutely, I'll write a book about it. I'll tell everything in that book. I'll give every last detail in that book. It's the last thing I do. And I will share the stories of what it took to build this. Whether Itamar wants me to or not, I will reveal the lot, because this guy has sacrificed a lot. But Itamar, any comments you'd like to make before we just close this down?
Just that it's all about you guys. It's all about the community. Everything that we do is all about you. I always appreciate you so much. Every time we go on training together, your time and your time investment in us, and your financial investment in us. And it's a journey that we're taking together. And also, sometimes when you're not happy with us and you tell us and we get better, or some things that we don't do immediately, and then you berate us and we get it done better. And that's something I expect you guys to do with ubos as well, right? Getting feedback from your clients, helping us get better. It's a journey. We're doing it together for all of us to generate more money and provide more value.
I just want to say something on a little anecdote, guys. And it's important for me. And again, so it's not something I could have done with 990 people that were here. We've been here for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Guys, right in the chat box, yes, if you mind if I share just something a little bit personal. Right in the chat box, Itamar, I can't see the, again, there's no scrolling here, but if people don't want to hear it, then I won't say it. But
no,
you want to hear something?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys. So I want to tell you something. There's one thing that frustrated me with business in general, and that is that in business, you always find yourself wanting to do more and more and more and more, and trying to find something that you can literally hang your hat on and say, this is our baby. And this is something that just galvanizes everything. And in one place, you build something of such immense value that you create a community where community members are referencing and inviting other people into that community, because you focused on just creating something of insane value. That is something, I'll be honest with you, I know I'm pretty good at marketing. I know I'm pretty good at sales. I know I've got an entrepreneurial spark. But what I learned from Itamar is that the key to all success, of major success, I'm talking about 100x more than everything else that people do when they're just, coming up with a big idea here and there, is when you can focus on the one. When you focus on that one, and that is a message I've learned from Itamar over these 5 years. I've never been more excited about what we do online. Never been this excited. And I've been doing this, I don't know, 17 years, 16 years. Gosh, I had black hair when I started this. But I was also heavier, by the way. I weighed more. So there are some advantages with time if you look after yourself.
Yeah.
But seriously, it has been this 5 years that I have learned. And Itamar says, Barry, we're going to invest. I said, Itamar, are you sure about it? Barry, you'll see it. We're going to invest. Time, money, we're going to invest. I said, Itamar, maybe we could, no, this is the way to do it. I said, well, maybe we should bring some investment money. No, we're going to build this. This is our baby. This is our obligation. This is our community. When we sweat the hard yards and we create something of monumental value, the audience, The community will value it 100 times more than if we went the simple approach, the simple ways. No, we're not going to do it that way. We're going to do it the right way. It may be the hard way, but it's the right way. And this is something I learned. And it wasn't for the fact that this guy has created businesses, created exits in those businesses, has been well known where I live as an entrepreneur. I was introduced him by one of Israel's biggest investors. Literally is investing in all the biggest biotech companies in this country and in the world. This guy said, you got to meet this person. I went to his office. Remember that day, Itamar? My gosh, I remember I started playing on your pool table in your office there. That was a magnificent experience. Never saw a pool table in an office before. But when I saw that and I met him, I saw someone that had vision, and he exited that. And the first thing I did when I heard that he did that exit is I gave him a call and just said, Itamar, I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but just hang out. Just give me a phone call when you've got any free time. Let's go out for a cup of coffee. And that's how we started talking about Umbrella. It came from there, and he's just built something of monumental value. So I want to thank you, Itamar, for teaching me the value of the number one, right? When you unify everything that you do, that's where you have mass success. And the number one for you, the one thing, the one step, the one thing is the boss for you. Give it away. One thing. Blink a vision. Forget everything that's around you. Don't focus on anything else than the number one. Just like he taught me, I want to inspire you to think of the number one. Unity, right? We believe, many people believe in unity. Unity of people, the unity of God, the unity of purpose. And that is how you build an extraordinary agency. One, the agency, the unity of one, give away one thing, and that is boss. That's what this guy has created, and I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Anyway, enough of my anecdotes and stories and feelings. Itamar, final comment. This now officially becomes the world's longest ever webinar by Umbrella. So Itamar, the last comment is yours.
Yeah, first off, again, thank you for being with us for almost 3.5 hours. That is insane. I think we broke a record. We should have the Guinness people on this. But so many people still stayed on with a ton of questions, you guys. And again, my thank you to Barry, of course, for being an amazing partner and the journey we couldn't have made in this company for you without him. Give Barry a VSO in the chat box, a big VSO. Yeah. And last people, again, I'm coming back to you guys. You're the community, you're our people. We're trying to help you. And when we help you, we help us. And we're doing it together. One. That's it. I think 3.5 hours are enough, and it's time.
You boss, guys, you haven't joined now. Oh my goodness, you're missing out. That's all I can say. You're missing out. Join right now. Don't think about it. If you do, there's a mistake there. Go for it. Go for it and focus. One thing, blinkered. Everything else out of your mind. You got 1,001 emails from 1,001 companies. Block them all. Focus on the one. Focus on the BOS. We're going to fire the BOSS and replace the boss with the BOS. That's what we're going to do. We're out there to destroy, to fire the world's unfortunate bosses. And we're going to replace them with the single BOS. No more bosses. Now we got the boss. It's all yours, guys. It's ready to go. GetYouBoss.com. Not you boss with a double S. It's fire your boss, but it's get you BOS. Get you BOS. We should get another URL, Itamar. Fire your boss and get boss or something like that, because that's
fire
the key,
boss
guys.
Would be a great
BOS.
URL. I'm sure it's taken. Yes, that would be amazing.
GetYouBossGuys.com. Head over there. Join now. Thank you so much, Itamar. Thank you, team. Thank you for Matthew. Worked absolutely tirelessly 3.5 hours with the integrations, first resume, go to webinar, getting it all together, making it happen. Matthew, thank you on behalf of everyone. All right. Good night, everyone. A good day to everyone of you around the world, and God bless you all.
Bye, guys.